right, ladies and gentlemen, we are set for AEW Dynamite tonight. Oh, very good. That's reset. We are set for AEW Dynamite tonight. Starting things off with MJF and Kyle Fletcher, opening the show with the matchup that is in the title. Something that should be note for everybody is that there have been some travel issues this week for AEW. So there are certain talent that are not going to be here tonight, quite possibly because of that, the flight issues. But oh my God, MJF is truly embracing the American hero here. He's got the USA flag, USA colors on his trunks. He's full decked out in USA gear on his jacket and everything. But hey, when there is flight issues and there are some talent that's not available, that gives us more time for other talent members to be able to step up and get a chance to showcase their skills on television. So we don't really know who's here. And oh wow, MJF went full in. He's got literally still the USA flag with the 50 MJF faces where the stars are. I thought that was going to be a one-time thing, and I hope they roll that flag up because those people need that. Need to see. They paid hard-earned money to be able to see this action here. They better take that flag down, but MJF wants to take it down respectfully. Well, we can confirm Will Ospreay is here tonight. Will Ospreay is in the back watching this match here. Also, thank you for the first like, much appreciated there.
Will Ospreay.
There comes Kyle Fletcher. This would be the biggest victory of Kyle Fletcher's career to defeat a former AEW World Heavyweight Champion and the longest reigning AEW World Heavyweight Champion in MJF. It is not impossible for Kyle Fletcher to do it, but it's going to be a hard, tough task for him to do so tonight.
Will Ospreay, so Ospreay with more than one reason to be paying attention to this
Although
match.
Kyle Fletcher,
it was 1 week ago.
Don't know if Don Callis had travel issues or has just decided to not come out with Kyle Fletcher. But Don Callis is. Never mind. Don Callis on commentary. Thankfully, people have taken down the MJF flag.
I'm so proud of Kyle Fletcher. Look, he's leaned down. He looks tremendous. This guy's a future world champion. And Tony, you were on hand this past Saturday at Collision where Kyle Fletcher picked up a very, very important victory, but a hard-fought victory over the Machine Brian Cage.
Yes, it was. Anytime you go against Brian Cage, it's a tough match.
And like always,
he got beat up.
The bell rings and MJF leaves.
I'm holding the mic.
Oh, brother.
Immediately upon the bell.
Let me explain something to you, you Australian oaf. Either you lock up with me like a real wrestler, or I'm taking my belt and I'm leaving this podunk town right now.
Well, this is
then
an
here's
eliminated
how it
match, so
starts out.
Damn, shut up!
MJF is counted
Tell
out.
him to lock up like a man.
Well, MJF
Fletcher with another shot at the title.
MJF challenged Kyle Fletcher to lock up, and that's usually what happens at the beginning of these matches here.
I know you were concerned about the condition and even going up against Brian Cage. Of Kyle Fletcher.
Of course, like I said, Kyle Fletcher was going to go for the lockup. MJF just kicks him straight in the gut there.
Like Brian Cage, completely unscathed, but
well, MJF is going for a brainbuster there. Almost got caught with a 2 count right there.
Since his return,
it takes his first 3 seconds. And Kyle Fletcher was forced to show the AEW American Championship. Very close, very close.
Right there by Kyle. Let me get the
Side
shuffle,
headlock, but not to take over yet.
And swing and a miss there by Fletcher.
Wait. Into the body slam there from Fletcher, taking down MJF there.
A lot of intensity. Good job by Kyle Fletcher there. I'll tell you what, Don, he's looking good. You got a couple of guys in their mid-20s here.
Kyle
They
Fletcher better be
recuperate
careful,
better than
though.
guys
This is
our
going
age.
for high
That's for
risk
sure.
with no reward as
Nice
MJF
running back
comes in
elbow
quick
by
with the back elbow, taking down Kyle Fletcher there.
Fletcher was building up ahead of steam. MJF shut them down.
Thank you for joining in our opening contest here. Kyle Fletcher, MJF here. The title eliminator for MJF's AEW American Championship.
That's well documented. So he understands when to shut a guy down.
MJF better be careful talking some trash here. He's going to go down quickly. Kyle Fletcher was looking for tombstone.
On the ears.
And that could have been the end right there.
Kyle Fletcher with MJF's
And once again, MJF taking the lead out of the
does a
ring.
better job of scouting opponents.
Oh, but Kyle Fletcher not letting him get too far. Oh, no, MJF
went right after
rushed down the arm on the top rope.
Yeah, push that top
Going
rope.
down for a ground and pound right now. MJF
high
is
tension steel cable on that top rope. All three ropes, technically
MJF
speaking,
looking
but
to
now MJF
throw the arm of
Fletcher
Fletcher in the shoulder, in the corner, excuse me.
Service. That's salt to the earth. That Fujiwara arm by
Now MJF is going for a pose down right now. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but the champion can stay on top of Kyle Fletcher. He's got the man down right now.
Of all individuals, present company excluded.
Very nice. Listen, I'll say
Don
this.
Callis is on
MJF
commentary
has
there still,
successfully
even though
negated the size
Kyle
advantage so
Fletcher
far.
got involved
Very
in Will
smart
Ospreay's
wrestler.
business, which Will Ospreay no longer part of the Don Callis family.
So I
We
don't
got to give it to Don Callis for still being out there to support Kyle
I
Fletcher.
think that as far as the thickness, muscularity,
Almost got like a hammerlock applied there to MJF there.
MJF has a
Kyle
little more, but I
Fletcher.
get what you're saying. Just let's not confuse height with size. It's a
As
leverage
MJF
game
just
when you've
talking
got
some
those long
trash
limbs.
like he
That's all
does.
it is, but
To Kyle Fletcher, thank you all for joining in right now. We're opening contest here. Is MJF against Kyle Fletcher
now using
for a shot at the AEW American Championship. And as soon as Kyle Fletcher is trying to get out, MJF grabbing at the hair right there.
About having a height advantage.
Truly the scumbag style of
it's the
MJF.
ranginess too, and that's what Fletcher.
Oh,
does
nice
have
big time
over
jawbreaker there by
MJF is
Kyle
that range
Fletcher.
advantage.
The reach definitely in Fletcher's favor, but MJF doing a good job
Oh, but
of
MJF
dictating
breaks
the
him down
pace to
the
Kyle
arm
Fletcher,
again.
much like he did on Friday night against Templario. Templario, very quick wrestler,
Tiger.
as is Kyle Fletcher, who now MJF.
Oh, butterfly.
And that
Butterfly.
shoulder breaker.
Shoulder breaker, yeah. Thank you,
MJF
JCL, for helping me
controlling
there,
the
actually.
pace, making his opponent play his game.
That is
And
definitely
right now,
not something that we see MJF using a lot of butterfly shoulder breaker
You're talking
there.
about MJF scouting opponents very,
MJF
very
working
well.
that arm there, clearly
Obviously,
trying to
Kyle
soften
Fletcher
that arm
on
from the
Saturday
salt
took
of
a
the
beating on
earth.
that left arm as well.
We've seen
Thanks to
MJF
Brian
use the
Cage, so he's
brainbuster as
hammering
his
that.
signature move, but
And
never
it's
forget
great strategy from
that the salt of
MJF.
the earth, that Fujiwara armbar
By
is
the
a
way,
specialty of MJF.
Is the American champion. If you
Blood Wedge powerbomb there.
Powerbomb Fletcher
Maybe he took
high on
inspiration
the
from
neck
an
and
All-American
shoulders, but
American.
able to survive.
It's tough to do
I
on
was trying to be funny
get back
because
to the
of
height thing.
MJF
The
using
guy,
American
a
Hero
guy the
stuff.
size, the height of Fletcher, but it was impressive. And a very
Fletcher
good
got out
wrench
of the
there,
count
ball
too,
by
but
MJF. Hard to lock up those.
MJF, thank you all for joining in right now. MJF got to stay focused here right now as a champion. But taking some time just to absorb right now is MJF here. Oh, now the kangaroo kick.
MJF.
I don't even think he's sincere about it at all.
Guys, it's this.
Yeah, teasing for this kangaroo kick.
This was all fun and games beforehand for MJF, and right now this is just a mock here. That eats the thrust kick. Kyle Fletcher saying, get that kangaroo shit out of here.
Catching MJF right under the chin.
That was a shot. And a half
MJF goes
by
down, but
Fletcher.
Kyle
Great
Fletcher
job,
has
great
absorbed a lot of
flexibility extension
punishment.
on that.
Unable to
Thrust kick
capitalize
there.
right now.
Referee Paul
But
Turner.
he's got a moment to
Checking
breathe
out both
as Kyle
competitors.
Fletcher.
Tony, you mentioned it. MJF is the AEW American champion. And on
Fans
Sunday,
trying to get behind
August
Kyle
25th,
Fletcher
Wembley
just a little
Stadium
bit here.
in London. He will defend against the former AEW International Champion.
Both men starting to slowly get up to their feet, but Kyle Fletcher is really slow to get up here. You can't blame him. He's taking a lot of punishment. Taking the second leg. Much appreciated. MJF runs in the corner, and Kyle Fletcher going on the assault right now. The tan punch is coming down right now. Kyle Fletcher rebuilding some momentum here right now, and not giving MJF a moment to breathe.
I mean, it's been rapidly.
Thank you for joining in all here. Oh, Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher
What? Oh,
tried to
hang
hammer throw
on.
into the corner, but MJF hold it.
Are you looking for follow-away slam?
But Fletcher now
No, that was
sits out.
sideways slam.
Lean back, lean back.
Oh, very close call there.
Free.
Kyle Fletcher, could you imagine if Kyle Fletcher wins this, he's facing Will Ospreay at All In at Wembley Stadium. What a moment that would be for those two gents right there.
As you talk
Still a
about
tough,
the big
well,
match
not yet. He'd have to beat MJF a
of
second
MJF.
time
I
to
mean,
do
it's
it.
going to be a big match on August 25th, but it was a
But
big
Kyle
match
Fletcher has
last year
got the momentum right now, but he's keeping his arm close to his chest, showing the damage done. MJF,
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely working on the Fujiwara armbar, but do not get locked in.
That's going to create a lot
MJF
of
sit on the
match
outside.
experience
Kyle
just
Fletcher,
from that one
oh,
shot.
what a calf kick.
kick.
Striking MJF across the face. Kyle Fletcher taking a moment here right now to appreciate his work here, but
Just be careful.
he's got the champion down. He's got to keep the pressure.
Yeah, he did last
Kyle
time.
Fletcher once again.
Here we go.
Tope Suicida sending MJF down their neck first.
I think
the side of the neck into the barricade.
He might be a dead possum.
Good call there by Taz.
Like
if you were playing possum, you're playing dead possum. Thank you all for joining in right now.
Yes,
Kyle Fletcher's got MJF down. He's going to go for the top rope frog splash grabs. MJF moving out of the way, just rolling out of the ring. Pulling off an Orange Cassidy style.
The ring acumen of MJF.
Have Orange Cassidy and MJF ever faced each other? Sorry, this is the question that came to my head for a moment ago. Kyle Fletcher to the top rope by MJF on the outside.
He is going to throw caution at the wind. What the hell is Kyle?
Fletcher looking for a big risk.
What's he doing?
But will there be reward? Moonsault! Arihara moonsault there.
Yeah, but it looks like Kyle hurt himself as well.
Kyle Fletcher, yeah, he kind of landed hard on the floor for a moment, but he popped himself up there. So clearly Kyle Fletcher's doing okay. But MJF, he ain't doing all right.
Look at here, watch the landing on
Kyle Fletcher bringing MJF back inside the ring. Good job by Kyle Fletcher here right now, working quick to get MJF in so he can earn himself a shot at the All-American Championship. Very close to being the champion right now.
Definitely get hurt badly. Right back up top. I don't know if I like
but MJF once again, the cowardly scumbag leaves the ring. You may not like it though, but it's smart strategy by MJF. MJF trying to call for a timeout, sitting on the chair on the outside of the floor. And Kyle Fletcher said, get that out of there, chops him across the chest.
And he's showing it, making all the good strategic moves.
I'm sensing.
To get out of harm's way.
Oh! MJF
crashing.
Drop toe Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher may have gone throat first in the barricade. I'm not sure.
And MJF underneath the bottom rope.
MJF could have won this by count out, but deciding to go back on the assault, fighting at the forehead here. Wait a minute now. What kind of American hero does that? MJF just taking a man's hat.
And throw it away.
He didn't even get it back. He threw it away.
He's a jerk.
Oh! MJF getting too distracted by all these people out here. Kyle Fletcher sent MJF over the barricade.
Other than it put him in a position that he let his opponent get too much rest.
Oh, wait a minute.
It really is. Who cares about the fan?
Wait a second.
Kyle Fletcher, I saw it. The steel chair was set up in a seated position, and Fletcher leaped off of the steel chair for a front flip on MJF in the crowd right now. And the referee giving some leeway for this match here right now, knowing how big of an opportunity this is to Kyle Fletcher here.
Back into the ring because Paul Turner.
And Kyle Fletcher starting the AEW chant right there. Gotta respect the man for that one there. The champion sent back inside in the arena and now in the ring.
You're welcome.
And I was going to say, to Don Callis' credit, as much
as
I
very kicked by Kyle Fletcher.
What Fletcher possessed.
MJF goes down. Once again, Kyle Fletcher to the top rope. Will it work this time? Third time is the charm, as they say. High top elbow drop. Look like he caught MJF across the cheek. And the champion does kick out, but a very close call there.
You got to credit Max on that kick out. Tough to do that when a guy lands.
I'm double check to make sure that we're not experiencing any buffering right now here in the stream.
Perfectly executed. That was greatly done by Kyle, by Fletcher for sure.
We could do okay.
Oof. MJF down, but not for the count. Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher's got to keep on. MJF right now. He's got the champion down. This is no time to be slowing down. He's got to keep the pressure. Oh, the shoulder pulled down by MJF.
Into the mat once again by the American champion MJF. Oh, smart by MJF to again remember the body part he was working on. That's that shoulder and that arm, and he zoned in on it. Did Max.
MJF trying for brainbuster, but Fletcher escapes. Trying for German shoulder breaker by MJF again.
The last few weeks, and now Fletcher.
Fletcher. Here we go. Tombstone. No, couldn't get it full in there because of his arm.
The ankles are crossed by MJF, and then
MJF almost stole that one right there. It's the back of it. It's Fletcher.
Overzealous right there was Fletcher.
Fletcher got him on the arm. No. Double stomp to the arm.
Fletcher was holding on to that top rope to keep himself upright, and MJF taking advantage of the
MJF trying to get him
limb.
down for the earth. Fletcher trying for a power driver, but I don't know if his arms can hold it. Alabama slam right there.
Wheel drop by MJF. That's a lot of whiplash impact right there. Now the hammerlock is dangerous. About to do here. And MJ
into the driver DDT.
Smokes, what a move.
Good job by MJF getting to the ropes to ensure that Kyle Fletcher cannot reach over there for them.
On your head while your arm is hammerlocked, you're defenseless.
But Fletcher got out.
Max doesn't hesitate.
Kyle Fletcher will not be denied this night here tonight.
It makes me nervous seeing him in there with one of my guys.
There's one thing we've learned about Kyle Fletcher is like he does not go quietly into the night. This man, you have to kill him. You're gonna have to beat him like you've never beat him before.
I'm gonna take out your best friend. I'm gonna injure him permanently. And that's gonna weigh on your mind
down,
on August 25th.
But not out. MJF, the first one back to his feet, and now MJF
takes one to no one.
Isn't it
I wonder what MJF has planned now here right now.
Such a master
Trying to end this matchup.
Such a horrible human being.
I think MJF has got something more devious in mind here right now. He's punishing and insulting Kyle Fletcher, scraping his boot across the face of Fletcher, full of hate and disrespect, and a slap across the face.
Kind of taking off Kyle a bit.
You're nothing more than a wannabe Ospreay.
Well with Kyle. He hates hearing that.
Spit in the face right there. Kyle Fletcher was waiting for MJF to get him, and he spat on him.
A big left hand into an exposed jaw of Kyle
Now
Fletcher,
MJF says, holy shit, wait, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. No.
By spitting in his face.
And now Fletcher was slapping him across the face. Give him a taste of his own medicine. How do you like it? I got no love. I got no respect for you. Oh, to the eye right there. No wasted movement. MJF is one of the dirtiest players that you'll ever meet. Ross can't got Fletcher. Oh, elbow there. Rolling elbow from Fletcher. MJF with a destroyer. Did not see. Oh, look at that.
What a powerful shot.
Fletcher was still on his feet after the destroyer. The rotation kept him up. And MJF tried for another attack, but Fletcher had enough energy within him to catch him with a lariat there. Both men are down right now, but Fletcher, he had the last laugh right now.
Former champion, the inaugural
but it's
champion.
not he who laughs first, it's he who laughs last. Oh, as soon as MJF got out, he locked his assault to the earth.
Transition by MJF.
Did some, roll by Fletcher. Fletcher almost had MJF on that one. Trying for a tombstone. No! Into a long dart. MJF goes face first to the buckle.
Right there in that second buckle. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, right there.
And the point I was going to bring up, though, is that the Bastard Pack does possess the next shot at the AEW International Championship. He was the inaugural All-Atlantic champion.
In the other corner, MJF
to become two-time
down
champion.
and out at the other.
As it were, in this ever-changing, ever-evolving
Kyle Fletcher get
naming
it.
of this title.
Fletcher rushing in, Gamaguri kick.
Nicely. I put into the
Kyle
job.
Fletcher with
MJF
no wasted movement.
in position to
Taking
look. Fletcher
MJF to the
perhaps
top
like a
rope.
superplex here. Watch this, guys.
They think it could be a brain buster, maybe. Nope.
MJF being brought up as
superplex, stalling, but no.
Fletcher could have been
On again, MJF doing whatever it takes to win, fighting in the nose.
Do it to get out of what Kyle was about to do to him.
MJF, oh no.
Oh, wait a second, this.
MJF up in the middle rope. We've seen MJF do this before. We saw him do it. Daniel Garcia trying to do the tombstone.
But Fletcher able to avoid.
Fletcher is able to escape it. MJF trying to destroyer, but no. Fletcher's got a dip clock. Oh! Fingertips away.
Super close. Paul Turner's hair's breadth away from
wait a minute.
Fletcher.
Whoa! Hammerlock tombstone pile driver. I ain't never seen that one before. Oh, I believed it. I believed that it was going to be there for Fletcher to win. MJF wait a second. And Don Callis has left the commentary table and getting up there, tell the referee to screen there, but unfortunately there's no. At this point, though, Oh, wait a minute, hang on.
Through the screwdriver to
Don Callis is through the screwdriver in the center of the ring there. Distracting the referee.
Well, Fletcher's got an opportunity to really basically win.
Fletcher should do it. MJF wouldn't waste a moment on him. Ospreay's weakness cost him the International Championship. Kyle Fletcher will not.
Is he going to use it?
Hit him with it. For crying out loud,
Hit him with it. Why are these people showing mercy to MJF who have shown none to him? MJF used the time again. These people are showing mercy on a man who doesn't deserve the mercy. And they are weak for it. It is not a strength to show this man compassion to a man who doesn't deserve it.
His head for sure. And MJF, now that sheer drop, brainbuster, center of the ring.
The same weakness that Will Ospreay showed to MJF is the same weakness that cost Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher would not use the screwdriver. Will Ospreay would not use the Tiger Driver 91. They both showed mercy to a man who does not deserve it, and they both got screwed over. MJF used the Dynamite Diamond Ring on Will Ospreay to win, and MJF used a low blow on Kyle Fletcher tonight to win.
Will Ospreay here.
Now what? What is he doing?
Locked in here backstage, and now the road cases are in front of the door. What is going on here? Who did that?
Well, MJF has won this battle tonight.
All locked in.
Oh, wait a minute. What? MJF just struck the referee with the All-American Championship.
Screwdriver to the head.
This man truly feels he is invincible here.
MJF needs to be very careful here. I mean, assaulting an
the
official
Dynamite Diamond Ring in the hand.
Ring in his hands.
Wanting to send a message to Will Ospreay. This is what happens when you send your friends to your battles. Off the skull. It could have been dead set in the eye. And Ospreay's still a long ways away from getting out there to help out his friend.
Ring has brought MJF a ton of success throughout his
MJF
career
can take
here
as long as he wants
in
right now.
AEW. And right there, you saw Fletcher get dropped after a spectacular match. And Ospreay was trapped backstage somehow.
Hit it.
It was a spectacular
No?
match. You are right, Taz.
And now MJF not
There's
content.
blood. There's blood on the face of, and the Dynamite Diamond Ring still being punched down in the face of MJF. Or is it Kyle Fletcher?
Fletcher bloodied.
Oh, it's almost even worse because it's above the forehead. It's not even dripping down, it's like dark.
What you have the balls to do, Will?
Oh, he's teasing. He's making a Tiger Driver. MJF said I'm going to do what you have the balls to do.
Trapped behind that room anymore. That's right. That's right. And you know,
he's looking
Tiger Driver 91.
Yes, Ed's good call.
Kyle Fletcher is defenseless. There was no theme song. It was just Will Ospreay just come returning.
And making a hasty retreat here out of
MJF quickly leaving.
And Ospreay calling for the ringside physician.
Ospreay clutching at his friend. The blood of his friend is on his shirt right there.
Those words from MJF had to hit home for Ospreay.
And I don't think Will Ospreay is ever going to wear that shirt again. Too many memories from there. Completely out of it. Some fans is a bastard.
Dr. Michael Sampson obviously checking on
Some fans have said, oh my God, they killed Kyle. You bastard. You ruined it.
Look at this. Doc Cal seems more content to argue with Will Ospreay than to attend to Kyle Fletcher.
Horrible scene.
Well, fans coming up ahead of All in London, a high-stakes main event tonight, and it is anything goes.
Where were you? Where were you?
Brian, it sounds like you've got one foot out the
Trouble
door.
back in chair.
If you're going to go all in, freaking go all in.
I was a little
Jeff
bothered
Jarrett.
because Jeff Jarrett questioned my desire or my ability to go all in
Why don't you see if I'm all in next week?
I couldn't be more thrilled than to be a part of getting you ready for All In.
You know, I respect Jeff a lot, but tonight I'm going to show him that I'm ready.
Now, you're on the fighting side of me. Let's go no time limit, no disqualification.
I've got something to prove to him and to everybody else. I'm thrilled that Ricky Steamboat's going to be here. He's always been a constant advocate for me.
Honestly, I love this matchup
guys, this
between
moment
Brian.
that's going to happen this evening, I just wanted to be here. The way I look at this match, it's much bigger than a win or a loss. Tonight, he will know without question that he's prepared to take on Swerve.
Dude, I said this before, but Brian Danielson and Jeff Jarrett, this has like such of a sensei and student type of vibe, and I'm all for it.
Assistant ringside physician Dr. Michael Sampson make his way to the back, but MJF classless, but talk about classy. Jeff Jarrett, the way he's been treating, the way he's been trying to motivate Brian Danielson ahead of all in London.
That's been incredible. She stands alone now. What she has,
20-minute time limit.
gold in her sight set.
Mariah
I got tongue time. I apologize.
And from one championship match to
But if
another,
I'm Mariah May,
the woman
I would
that will
be
challenge
very
Tony
careful
Storm for the AEW Women's World
where I
Championship
am.
to none other.
Tony Storm is more unhinged than ever before.
Mariah May carrying that.
She is actually a scary sight to behold.
The champion
As beautiful as she is dangerous.
Shocked everyone.
Mariah May is still holding the Owen Hart Cup Championship,
but more
which I appreciate, but also holding on to the same shoe that she utilized to brutalize
if anyone
her
has
mentor,
momentum
her
in the women's
sensei,
division than this lady here.
her senpai, or her senpai only for guys. I can't remember.
Tony Storm, no doubt about that.
and her opponent, Viva Van.
Viva Van.
Very tough
This is
competitor.
my
Ted, my
first
her matches in the
introduction
past
to
on
Viva
AEW
Van
Dark,
here, I
but
believe.
she competes primarily in Southern California. Now with an opportunity
There
here
we go.
on this.
Oh, straight headbutt there by Mariah taking out Viva.
Yeah, headbutt. Yeah, caught Van charging
That was
in.
a Tony Storm move
This
right there.
might be a tough test for Mariah May, but this could be a statement maker
Viva
for
tried
Viva
for-
Van if she picks up the victory.
Mariah tried for
over
a
the top
German.
contender for the AEW
Viva
Women's World
tried for a
Championship.
German.
Couple of standing
Mariah
switches.
got the German there.
Release German
Viva made it
suplex
to
by
just roll
Mariah.
out of the ring here
Well done.
and refocus here.
And Mariah
She is
May,
taking a beating
it
and
was
really going here right
mayhem
now.
this past Saturday at
Mariah
Collision.
just throwing
Mariah
down the
May
fist.
was
Thank you all for
going to be
joining
at
in
the
right now
commentary
here.
desk, but timeless Tony Storm just turned all of her ire, turned all of her
Mariah
rage
May,
on her former
she's feeling
protege.
pretty confident to go to the top rope already right now.
Floor.
Viva needs to move, but she can't. She eats the shotgun jumping off the
Mariah
top.
May, we've known this since she's arrived. She can go in the ring. She's a talented young lady.
Personally, I kind of want to see Tony get involved and Viva get away.
Excellent for sure.
We want Tony.
Mariah,
Yes, yes, we do. We always want to see
big time drop kick.
timeless Tony Storm herself.
And Winston-Salem,
But
they
that
want
might
Tony,
only
that's
anger
good saying. That's not
Mariah
you,
May right there,
Shibata.
which unfortunately for Viva, these fans may not be helping her out. Tony slammed multiple times in
Look
the
at
top
repeatedly
turnbuckle.
driving Viva Van's head into that top turnbuckle pad. Now Mariah May.
Mariah is showing no mercy and in no rush
There's moments
to
here. where-
end this match at all.
I mean, even though this is
She
very
is
early
just looking
going, I
to
mean,
brutalize
could
Viva
have
here.
attempted a pinfall, could have
I'm
attempted
trying
to win
to
this match.
intimidate,
Mariah seems content to inflict punishment on her
trying to
opponent.
intimidate
you're
Aubrey
right.
Evans. That's not going to happen. Aubrey will never bow down for anybody.
Mariah able to escape.
Being
Back
back
fist,
fist
ducked
attempted
underneath,
by
and
Viva there, learned by
Mariah the
Mariah.
lariat takes down Viva.
And this was apparent. I mean, we've said it before.
Shotgun dropkick again by Mariah May.
Loads up with a drop kick, drive down Viva
Viva's
Van and fans. This match will continue in picture Mariah May battering her opponent.
Man, this matchup, as you may have heard from Excalibur, we're going into picture-in-picture here. This is our first picture-in-picture break of the night here. A crazed look in the eye of Mariah May, who, as I said, could quite possibly already end this match on Viva Van. No disrespect at all to this lady here, but I mean, Mariah May has just never left control of over this match here, and she could quite possibly end it right now if she really wanted to. But Viva Van hanging in there. I forgot to add 2 more people to the tags for tonight's live stream. So a moment, I have to get Brian Keith and Katsuyori Shibata added to the tags tonight.
No, Poppy. No need to get this.
Put me in.
It's not necessary. It's an instant win.
Poppy live in the face of pressure.
Okay, well,
I'll try to make sure. And snapmare takedown by Mariah May and a rebound and throws the kick to the chest of Viva Van. And again, Mariah May not going for a cover, sending Viva Van to the outside of the floor right now. Mariah's just loving this right now. She's just taking her time here with Viva Van. And now she is mocking the timeless Toni Storm pose in the center of the ring, doing the as if the rose petals were falling down. That type of dance right there. That is absolutely a class act by Mariah May. Once upon a time, that could have been looked at as, absolutely a tribute to her idol. Now it is just absolutely a disgusting display. It is full of disgrace there. Spinning heel kick from Viva Van. She got back inside the ring and knocked down Mariah May, who Mariah has now had to leave the ring. Whoops. Viva Van going outside to chase after her there. Viva Van doing the expert thing. Oh, but she goes outside and gets hit by Mariah May. She had the right attitude to go after Mariah May, but Mariah sending Viva into the barricade.
And get $800 off the new Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
And not much has changed at all since Mariah has sent Viva into the barricade. And now trying to perhaps bring her inside the ring. Aubrey was trying to ask these women to get back inside the ring, which they are right now. We're about to come back live with Dynamite, probably about, 10 seconds maybe. Mariah snapmare on Viva, and then into the chinlock. Oh, wait. It's very weird to see a chinlock be used as the rest hold while we're. Oh, actually, it's not. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Back up, and we are live here on Dynamite as the match between Mariah May and Viva Van still going on right now here.
It's been probably 90-10, right? I would say mostly Mariah here for sure. It has, but on the receiving end of a tremendous up.
That's a good question. That's a good question, Joy.
Great leg trip that time. And Viva Van, of course, had a chance to become CMLL Women's World Champion recently.
God, I feel like I hate to say it, but I feel like I want to say Will Ospreay. There's so many things that man does that is absolutely incredible to me. Konosuke Takeshita is also someone who's absolutely incredible to watch. We need more Takeshita back on AEW television.
We don't see it coming. Those are the worst. Gives it kind of like,
could be a kiss goodnight, kiss to the cheek.
Similar thing that she did to
and the rising knee strike. Mariah's not done. She is just absolutely punishing.
Mariah May just destroyed
Viva Van here right now. Now finally,
Viva
Mayday.
Up onto the shoulders.
Mayday and
the ring.
Still not enough.
Sense of urgency.
She will not go for the cover.
Point.
What message is she sending here right now? And she does this
I don't get it.
Storm Zero.
That was right there.
1, 2, 3.
They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. There's no flattery in that at all. It was a simply making a mockery of Toni Storm right there.
In the shoe. And could Mariah May add the AEW Women's World Championship to her collection? We will find out Sunday.
Beat down by Mariah May there
on pay-per-view.
To Viva Van.
She will challenge for
mocked timeless Toni Storm on multiple occasions.
Toni Storm for that AEW Women's World Championship.
Wait a minute. Now what is this?
What's this here? A gift?
Somebody has gifted Mariah May a present inside the ring.
Well, is it Mariah's birthday or what's going on there? It's not the holiday season, right? I don't think it is.
Mariah doesn't know what it is. She has her face is.
Wow, that's Toni Storm cradling Mariah May. I feel like it said something on the back. I don't know why. I feel like, yeah, there it is.
Die, Mariah, die!
Mariah realizes it. The fans see it.
Timeless Toni Storm. has sent a message. Oh, wait a minute. She doesn't need a gong to summon her. She doesn't need the lights to go out. She's like a damn Undertaker who appeared from out of nowhere. The attack has failed. Oh, wait a minute, but maybe not for long. Mariah May's about to utilize the shoe, and Tony Storm says, "That is my shoe. You don't get to use it." Aubrey, no. What is Aubrey Edwards doing here? We're not, no. We're trying to commit a bloody murder here right now. Tony Storm is on the face of Mariah May. What is with people having mercy here tonight?
That has to be the only reason, because the fans want to see the shoot to the head right now.
And unfortunately, you know, we're going on the assault here right now. The security referee is trying to hold these two women back. We have to have these women fight each other at all in. The match is scheduled. It has to be taking place, but they will not wait. They will not wait. They are brawling here. The shoe may be gone, but Tony Storm's vengeance is not. She is on an angry warpath to destroy her former protege.
It's one of the matches I'm really looking
Her
forward to.
former student, the woman she gave everything to.
Timeless Tony Storm.
And finally, a little bit of calm before the storm has happened. Mariah May deciding to take the lead here right now. Tony Storm is still fired up and ready to go.
All in London, the TNT champion, Jack Perry.
Tony Storm is incensed on committing a bloody murder on Mariah May. It may not be tonight. It may be at All In, or it may be at some other night. And no one does it better than the original with the pose, the dance of 1,000 suns.
Everything in life has a price. The question is how much you're willing to sacrifice for it.
Why take less when you can get a beefy 5-layer burrito at Chalupa Supreme, a double stack taco?
Wait,
for just $7.
was that supposed to happen?
For less.
We're on a commercial break here right now, but the AEW logo and the TBS logo are still. I am genuinely pissed.
$7 Lux Cravings box.
I am genuinely pissed off right now. I don't know who fucked that up, whether it was the network or I don't know who, but they went to commercial break too early and Jack Perry's promo got cut. That pissed me off because Jack Perry was in like a room, like staring at TVs and talking about sacrifice. And then all of a sudden it just cut to a Taco Bell commercial. And then they went back live. I mean, I don't know, unless they say that it was Darby Allin who did it, you know, why not come up with the excuse that Darby Allin decided to cut the promo? You know, Darby's got some technical skills, maybe. I don't know. But, that just pissed me off because that looked like it was going to be cool. And they fucked it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll post it online, but I won't know if they post it online until after the stream. So I can watch it right now. But while we're on commercial break, one thing that I wanted to say that I loved again about Blood and Guts is I loved how Matthew Jackson had to be the one to say I quit because he knew that Jack Perry would never quit. He would literally get himself set on fire for AEW and for the Elite. And that's exactly what Darby Allin was going to do there. And Matthew Jackson had to be the one there. So I just loved how it fitted to Jack Perry's character, that Jack Perry is someone who will never say I quit, and he will always sacrifice anything for the company, even getting himself burned alive by Darby Allin, and somebody else had to save him from the burning, and it had to be Matthew Jackson at Blood and Guts there. It's just something I wanted to talk about when I saw the video from Blood and Guts of Darby almost burning Jack Perry for a second time. So we're on commercial break here right now. I don't know what's coming up next. We have seen 2 out of the 4 matches that have been announced for tonight. And we'll just have to see what other chaos may ensue. We already saw MJF against Kyle Fletcher. MJF won the match because once again, Don Callis threw in the screwdriver and tried to get Kyle Fletcher to use the screwdriver, but somebody else showed mercy to MJF when the man who doesn't deserve mercy got mercy. I don't know when these people realize that the devil, a scumbag, does not deserve it. Simple as that. You show mercy to a man who doesn't deserve it, he's going to show you why he doesn't deserve the mercy. He's just going to stab you in the back, low blow you, use a dynamite diamond ring. And MJF did all of that to Kyle Fletcher tonight.
Last time me and Jack were in the ring together, everybody's asking me, why don't I just light him on fire and end this whole thing? It's simple. Because you'd have every excuse not to show up at Wembley. TNT champion. I don't even know when the last time you've been on TNT. Well, you talk about sacrifices. You got to sacrifice this. You got to sacrifice this. You don't have to sacrifice any more of your time, Jack. You don't got to show up on Dynamite. You don't even got to show up this Friday on Rampage when I wrestle in Winston-Salem. You don't even got to show up on Collision. But you got to show up at All In Wembley.
Well, the clock is ticking for the TNT champion, Jack Perry.
A full year circle from All In coming up soon for Jack Perry. The last time he was at All In, it didn't work out well for Jack Perry. Lost his championship to Hook and lost a lot of his time with AEW, but came back a stronger and better man, some may say. We're about to see Brian Keith, the bounty hunter. You know, he's called the Bad Apple, but never forget, this man is an absolute bounty hunter, a destroyer inside the ring.
189 pounds, the Bad Apple, Brian Keith.
Sometimes I really hate Chris Jericho. They literally, I don't know if they actually call Big Bill Redwood, but literally Justin Roberts has to call the bounty hunter Brian Keith the Bad Apple. Oh, so bad. Like, it's a nickname, fine, but don't have him announced to it. The bounty hunter is so much cooler. But at least Brian Keith is making the most out of this. And at least he's getting time to showcase himself as Brian Keith. We're about to see Brian Keith and Katsuyori Shibata.
I mean, we've not heard from him. We've been asking Taz for an update. He's been reticent, to say the least, to speak on the status of Hook.
I got to turn the volume down here, guys, because Chris Jericho is about to come out. He's about to be on commentary with Big Bill, of course, beside him. Jericho is going to be on commentary, but right now Jericho coming out to his theme song, and so all Chris Jericho music will get me hit with a copyright. So I will gladly turn this down. So we do not get the copyright. And Chris Jericho is staying far away from the action because the commentary table, I guess, is no longer by the ringside. I guess they're going back to the original days where it was at the where it was actually up at the stage.
Yeah, I'm not
and here comes the wrestler, Katsuyori Shibata.
They got him kicked out.
One of my favorite guys to watch inside the ring is Katsuyori Shibata.
From Tokyo, Japan.
I get a smile on my face when I get to see this man come out and do what he does best. Get inside the ring and wrestle. Brian Keith is one hell of a striker, but so is Katsuyori Shibata.
Even I guess this is as much for you.
One thing Shibata's got to be careful for, he's got to watch out for Big Bill because when Bush comes to show,
gets burned in a terrible accident.
Fans go wild for Shibata right now already.
That was the voice of Big Bill, the Redwood, as the Bad Apple. Brian Keith taking his time, but Katsuyori Shibata very very composed.
Back him
And
up.
Chris, I do have to ask, how's your finger doing?
Oh, the finger that the
Oh, wait a minute now. Referee was backing up Katsuyori Shibata. And Brian Keith on the sneak attack right now.
That match was awarded 4 stars by Dave Meltzer.
And Shibata, though, not taking long to get control.
What did you learn from
Elbows
that
on
match,
the back of
Chris?
the head.
I learned that I am the learning tree that can beat
Brian
anybody,
Keith sends
anytime,
Shibata in the
any
corner.
place, anywhere, Tony.
Shibata
And that includes you right
has
now if
got
I
Brian
wanted
Keith
to.
exposed, the uppercut.
No argument here.
These fans is going loud and proud, loving Shibata right now.
As Brian Keith down.
Almost
Keith,
like
you can see hand fighting.
hammerlock.
And
Now you know.
oh,
Actually, that's more of an arm lock. Excuse me.
Shibata attack that tricep of Brian Keith.
Arm lock on Keith and stuff. The arms up there.
But then Brian Keith took out Shibata.
I do love that. Great push there by Scalper. That is exactly what they did to Shibata by breaking his arm. And now Shibata trying to break the arm of Brian Keith.
That's really clever.
It's going to take a little bit more to break that arm of Brian Keith, but
here tonight. Did you hear them
it's
screaming for
Shibata.
me and joy?
Oh, that's Shibata trying to call in Brian Keith. Now she hold the rope so far. Shibata not going to show mercy to Brian Keith. Oh, but Brian Shibata sends barricade there.
Katsuyori Shibata, the last man
And right now,
standing.
Keith
The
trying to
unique
injure
triumph
the arm of
himself.
Shibata, perhaps,
Put
throwing him
Samoa Joe
into the
off to
barricade.
actions of Brian Keith,
Brian
Big
Keith
Bill, and of
breaking
course the learning tree,
the
Chris
count,
Jericho.
just so he can come out and deliver some more punishment to Katsuyori Shibata on the outside of the floor, kicking that arm out. Brian Keith right now. Oh, wait a minute. Stop. Oh, not a stomp. Dropping the knee down the arm.
And now look at Brian Keith right here.
I think Chris Jericho's going to like that one there. Brian Keith yelling at the camera, telling us all to respect Chris Jericho. Oh! That was a heavy shot from Brian Keith, kicking into the upper arm of Shibata right now. And Shibata had the control a little bit at the beginning, and now Brian Keith has just taken full control over this matchup here right now. Sending Shibata inside the ring. And Brian Keith right now taking his time getting inside the ring.
They say you're better safe than sorry.
And drop kick right to the back, I believe that might have been. Going for the covers, Brian Keith only getting a 1 count there, close to the 2, but not nearly there. And Brian Keith right now just kind of taking a slow approach to this matchup here right now. And who could blame him? I mean, you don't need to rush into anything. Shibata with open hand palm strike, but Brian Keith just roundhouse kick to the shoulder, or actually, excuse me, to the arm. And now choking out Shibata right there. Brian Keith knowing that he's got. I'm pretty sure that was to a count of 5 right there. That looked like it was that should have been a count of 5 right there, and the referee had to physically get involved there to pull Brian Keith off there. Brian Keith is lucky that the referee got in there because referee could have absolutely disqualified Brian Keith for holding on to that chokehold right there. Forearm to Katsuyori Shibata right now. Both competitors on the outside of the floor, and Brian Keith with a heavy chop to the chest of Shibata, and now I thought Shibata was about to get in the face of that old man out there in the crowd. Brian Keith just talking some trash to the fans here right now. Probably just telling them all to respect Chris Jericho. And Shibata kicking out at 1 again. This man is made of steel right now. He's getting beaten down right now, but Shibata is a man of steel who will come back in the end. Somehow, some way, he will find a way. Roundhouse kick from Brian Keith there. But Shibata on a single knee, not giving up. He seems like he's only getting stronger right now. Hang on, never mind. Shibata was absorbing the kicks, but when it came to a chop, he couldn't hold up. Stomping down on the arm again, and Brian Keith is really just trying to send Shibata back on the shelf with re-injuring that arm of Katsuyori Shibata. Thank you all for joining in right now. We should be coming back live with Dynamite in maybe about 20 seconds here. We are in our matchup of Brian Keith against Katsuyori Shibata here. Brian Keith has got an arm lock applied. Shibata trying to get up to his feet right now. He's up to his feet, trying to throw the forearms right now, making contact. But Brian Keith throwing the forearm. Shibata on spaghetti legs, but still up. And kick right to the arm. Shibata still standing. Uh-oh. Now Shibata's getting angry right now. Absorb the chop.
Katsuyori Shibata, the bad apple. Brian Keith going one-on-one here tonight at Dynamite. And we are joined at the commentary desk by none other than the learning tree himself, Chris Jericho. Jericho, how would you rate your protege's progress?
I mean, you can see it right here. Brian Keith is tougher. Hi, guys.
I didn't even notice the Big Bill's on commentary, too.
As he's taking it out on the wrestler. The bad apple ain't taking no guff here tonight.
But neither is Katsuyori Shibata, just absorbing these blows.
Back into the corner. How about that one blow?
Katsuyori Shibata got the form, sending Brian Keith in the corner. Heavy hands coming down from Shibata.
Look at these vicious forearms thrown by Shibata. Both these men.
Oh, Jesus!
Afflicted on each other by each
Short
other.
headbutt by Brian Keith.
Caught Shibata
Stunned
unawares, and now
Shibata.
Keith center of the
Shigaroshi.
Striker and Shibata.
One,
The cover.
two, almost got there. Did
Very
Brian
close there.
Keith. Oh, it
Keith,
was
high
but
IQ
no.
move there, returning to the arm of Shibata, but
Whoa.
baiting a man for
Trying
the
to
exploder.
explode is
Shibata
Brian Keith, but
lowers his
Shibata
weight.
making himself top heavy, but
Keith
not
able to
for
overcome.
long. Got the exploder
Great
into the
suplex in
cover.
there. The cover.
And
I told you,
Two count.
Brian Keith, very impressive, but
Once
much
again,
more impressive
Brian
now
Keith
since
almost
he's
getting
been
the win over
associated with Chris
Katsuyori
Jericho
Shibata.
in the learning tree.
And we got to give it to Brian Keith. He has
109
been
days
in
as the
control
FTW
of this
champion.
match
Wow, you're
for the
right.
majority
You're right.
here.
Big Bill, thank you so much,
Double
Redwood.
underhook.
100 days. I mean, that's something. But 109, Chris.
Double underhook by
next level.
Brian Keith trying to get Shibata up.
And thanks for the
Shibata
kick
got the
last week as
wrist.
well.
Of course.
Brian Keith.
And Keith with a short headbutt once again.
Headbutt catching Shibata. And the
Try
drop
for heavy hand. STO.
by Shibata. who
Shibata
maintains
still
grip
holding on
control
the wrist
of the bad
there.
apple. Brian Keith.
You know, Shibata
Whoa.
is tremendous, but I think he's better when he's angry.
Oh, Jesus. My God almighty.
You can tell he's fired up
I
now.
felt that one.
Oh, the iron claw.
Absolutely. His long-standing relationship with the body.
And a cross armbar.
It's not what I like to see.
I love the fact that we saw Katsuyori Shibata with the Von Erichs, and he used the iron claw. He's using that now in his repertoire. That's pretty cool.
Excalibur, you knew this was going to happen.
But I'll tell you what's not cool is this assault by Chris Jericho,
And now it's 3-on-1
Big Bill,
for crying
and
out
Brian
loud.
Keith.
That Big Bill.
I think it's time we send somebody.
Now, look at Jericho, Big Bill,
Thumbs up.
Brian Keith.
Send
Big smiles. Who are they
the
trying
man.
to put? Look, they're trying to choke the life out of him.
And Bill
They can sense it.
and
Bring it.
Brian Keith lining
Bring
up the
it.
FTW Championship in Jericho's
Bring
hand.
it.
This could,
Yes. Oh, I was thinking about this man today. I was thinking about how much I missed this man. Hook. He's bandaged, he's burned, but it don't matter. He is a one-eyed man who is still coming to kick Chris Jericho's ass after everything Chris Jericho has done to the friends who have stood beside him, to the ones who have supported him, and the ones who are trying. I'm out of things to say. It's no longer just about the FTW Championship. Chris Jericho has made things very personal for Hook, between him and Hook. It all started with that FTW Championship and has escalated into bigger things between these two here. I'm keeping the volume down low only because Hook's theme song is still playing in the background, and I'm pretty sure Hook's theme song will get me hit with a copyright as well too. AEW has so many songs that would get a YouTuber hit with copyrights, and I just don't like to take chances with songs that I know that would probably get me hit with copyrights here.
requested a rematch, but I understand facing some travel issues here tonight as the Hurricane comes into North Carolina.
Okay, hang on. I have to go back and try to listen.
With Hook, want no part of it, but last week, Roosh, the Beast Mortos, Roderick Strong picked up a huge win over the Conglomeration. Conglomeration requested a rematch, but I understand facing some travel issues here tonight as the Hurricane comes into North Carolina.
So the Mark Briscoe's new team. They were trying to get a rematch. Oh,
Orange Cassidy, you are scheduled for a rematch tonight against Roderick Strong, Roosh, and the Beast Mortos. However, the rest of the conglomeration is not here with you. We've been having a ton of travel issues with people getting into North Carolina tonight. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm still going to do it.
Do you think that that's a good idea?
He needs Rocky
I
Romero.
mean, probably not, but I found a couple of local boys that they were actually looking for a fight, so I think it'll be all right.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need anything.
Do you want to wrestle for me?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't let you do that. I'm just kidding. All right, I got to go. Bye.
I was expecting that. Renee, as soon as you off
Orange
Orange
Cassidy getting some reinforcements
can
here
I get you
tonight.
anything?
But coming up next on Dynamite, the AEW
So we are going to see Orange Cassidy wrestle, which is also something that I was thinking about today too, because I was listening to "Where Is My Mind" earlier today, and I was like, "Wait a second, where's Orange Cassidy?" I was like, "Is Orange Cassidy wrestling right now? Is he in a feud?" And I was like, "I don't think he is." But he's supposed to be wrestling against the Kamgan. Not wrestling against them. I don't even know how to say Mark Briscoe's new team's name. It's a tongue twister. Kamgan. I'm not even gonna try anymore, guys. I can't do it. So I think I'm gonna put in the tags just in case. I think that the Beast Muertos, Roosh, and Roderick Strong are here tonight. And I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to remember how you spell muertos. If that's an Mortas, because I'm adding them to the tags right now.
You deserve better from your phone service. At Total Wireless, we're fixing that.
Is it really M-O-R? Oh, it really is just okay. So I spelled muertos wrong. I thought I spelled it right. But we are going to get up next when we come back live from commercial. We're going to get Swerve Strickland sitting down with good old JR to talk about stuff. Yeah. That's about it. Oh, thank you all for the 5 likes. Much appreciated from you guys. I greatly appreciate that.
Pizza.
Welcome to Blue Buffalo.
The show's been pretty good so far, but I kind of had my expectations set low because there wasn't much announced for the show tonight, and also there is some travel issues. So some of the wrestlers are not been able to make it tonight. But so far, so good. But I am kind of excited to see how things play out between Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett for some reason. It's very rare that I'm interested in actually seeing a Jeff Jarrett match. But I am quite excited to see how this one plays out storyline wise as well, because these guys have been telling a good story between each other, I think.
Hey guys, joining me now, Hangman Adam Page.
Yes!
Hangman, last week on Dynamite, you lost to Darby Allin. Ever since you returned between the Owen, the loss at Blood and Guts to what happened last week, you've not exactly been getting the outcomes that you've been looking for.
Jeez, Renee, you really know how to start.
There has been one thing, one man that I wanted to take everything that I could from him, to leave him with nothing but the ash of his pride. But for that one man, there have been a dozen or more other dumbasses to get in my way, and justice delayed is justice denied. But look at me and believe me when I tell you that I will have what I want.
Well, Hangman Adam Page obviously still laser focused.
I don't remember who said this on my stream, but I think someone told me that Hangman Adam Page is going to screw out Swerve Strickland and All In, and I believe it. I believe he's going to do it.
Swerve Strickland earlier today. Let's take a look.
All right, here we go. Interview time.
So I'm just
damn, JR has lost a lot of weight, which, I mean, I don't think that's really healthy, but hopefully JR's doing okay. Sometimes I think JR's get a lot of in and outs of the hospital.
excited about what the fans are going to see. And I don't know that enough of them understand what they could miss if they don't watch this event. That motivates me as a broadcaster.
Right.
Does it motivate you as a wrestler?
In every single way. In every fiber of my being, in every molecule in my body. I am beyond motivated. Tagging with and going against legends last year All In and losing, to going all the way to main eventing this year. It means the world to me. And that path truly changed me as an individual.
You've done some controversial things.
For sure.
Are you feel any remorse over those, or did you do it just because that's what I had to do?
Once again, like I said, you knock on the door long enough and they don't allow you in, you got to make noise.
I got you.
And if you make enough noise, people will listen finally.
If you sit back and thought about how violent and punishing Bryan Danielson is,
and I think people are taking.
What I want to pause for a moment, only for a moment, is because what I loved about that, Swerve didn't say have remorse for anything I've done. Because again, this man's not a guy who's going to apologize for what he's done to Hangman Page or anybody. This is a man who's like, you know what? It's your fault that, I just did what I had to do. I'm not going to apologize for who I am and what I've done. I'm still the bastard son of a bitch I've always been.
Way how physical this match is going to really be.
Agree 100%.
Cheer me, love me, I don't care.
I was sitting back on my couch watching Bryan Danielson kick people's teeth out. Yeah, literally on camera. I know what he has left in him. And that's why he's fighting as hard as he is, especially against me. He knows how hard he has to fight against me.
He's wrestling this match as if it is his last one.
It could be.
But he's talking like this is it. Win, lose, or draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is before he even gets to the AEW World Championship. If that wasn't enough of a prize and a motivator for Bryan, now it's about legacy. Legacy is what's on the line. And he's running to a crossroads from the simple fact that who is he without any of this? He needs something to get up in the morning and fight for. And without it, who is he? If I was in the same situation as him and the roles were reversed, would he give a damn about me? Would anybody in this roster give a damn that I was going to be on my way out?
Let me say this. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't, so why should I?
That's right.
I'm in the position. I'm in the driver's seat now. I control the narrative. I control the fate. I control this company now at this point. That's what worries people, and that's what worries people about me holding this. And it should worry Bryan as well. Because do I really care about him being a father? No. Do I really care about him being a parent and coming home to Brie and all this other stuff? Not really.
I believe this is going to be the toughest match you've ever had. Now,
why do you believe that? What makes you think that? What happens when his body gives out on him? How does he defend himself? What if the nerves in his arm just don't work anymore? His neck seizes on him. Everybody always talks about what they're going to do to inflict pain on somebody else. That's what makes them so good. That's what makes them dangerous. What do you do when none of that works because you can't work?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to be hard to beat.
Well,
can you beat Bryan Danielson at Wembley Stadium?
Not only can I beat Bryan Danielson, I will beat Bryan Danielson
I knew that line was coming.
in Wembley Stadium. And then his legacy belongs to me now.
Oh, that was a great line. His legacy belongs
August
to
25th
me.
be the end of Bryan Danielson?
One thing that I wish Jarrett would have said there is the fact that, Bryan Danielson is going to wrestle because this is going to be potentially his last match. He's going to go all out at All In. And he's going to give us the very best version of the American Dragon that is possible left. Can you out-wrestle that? Can you out-wrestle Bryan Danielson? That is going to be the question. Wait a minute. Jane is on tonight. You never know what version of Orange Cassidy. Wait a minute. Hang on.
It's good to have you back.
Oh, oops. Can't have the volume up. Who is Orange Cassidy got? Oh, boy. out.
Carolina at a combined weight of 443
Dax Harwood,
pounds.
Cash Wheeler.
The Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, FTR.
Oh, man. Carolina just west of us here. Down I-40. Look at this.
Dax has got like Bret Hart sunglasses on.
Because your man Roosh is part of the opposition for these three, and this is an unexpected twist, I would say, Don.
Well, you know what? I'll do business with anyone if it's in my best interest, and I think you're going to see tonight that what we have planned is in my best interest.
Well, it was 1 week ago.
Well, I gotta get those boys,
Roderick
those top guys added to the tags for tonight.
Conglomeration trio. Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and tonight the travel issues though affecting Kyle O'Reilly, affecting Mark Briscoe. Orange Cassidy was able to make it into town yesterday, but
pretty
impressive reinforcements for Orange Cassidy, I'd say.
It's a good call for Orange Cassidy, but look at this.
Lambs to the slaughter is what I would call those guys.
Bringing out Roosh, the Beast, Mortos, and the Undisputed Kingdom.
Roderick Strong and El Toro Blanco.
Taz, it was impressive 1 week ago when these three met teaming up for the first time ever scored the victory over the conglomeration.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever you can do that.
These guys worked greatly last week with each other. We're going to find out if they can do the same thing. If history will repeat itself tonight.
They need to really be careful.
A combination of
first time ever,
three wrestlers who probably wouldn't have thought they would have actually worked well with each other, but they managed to get a job done last week. The Beast, Mortos, Roosh, Roderick Strong.
See how they can gel together as a trios. But I'm telling you, these
Mortos, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven are literally going in the crowd to sit down and watch.
One of the most
Why is that funny to me? That's just
Roosh doesn't come out here wearing fancy sunglasses and trying to make a point. Roosh makes a point with his fists, and he's going to do it, and I can't wait to see him stick it.
Oh, man, we're going to see some of the heaviest strikers in the business. Dax Harwood and Roosh.
Very, very heavy hitter.
Oh, he is.
Although, I'd like for Roosh to take off that shirt right there.
Can throw hands. Roosh can also, as you hear right there with those chops.
Roosh backing up Dax to the corner.
Hope you guys can hear some of those chops there. Those are pretty solid there.
Roosh is just so fun.
Roosh tagging the Beast, Mortos, leapfrog, drops the hook. Roosh coming in. Oh! Drop kick to the side and back.
Sense of urgency there. Mortos knows exactly when he's stepping into the ring with former
Tagging in
AEW
Roderick Strong and
FTR.
combination move coming in, but
Orange Cassidy.
Speaking of
Dax is getting tired of getting chopped. He says, I'm going to do some chopping here right now, boy. Dax has got some really heavy chops, man.
And Roderick Strong is the man that ended the
Cash
second
Wheeler
reign
right now,
of
the
Orange
man.
Cassidy
Oh,
as a
well.
national champion.
Now comes in Orange Cassidy.
about Roderick is he can certainly take a lot of punishment.
Well, yeah.
He's getting punished right now. Cash Wheeler, the legal man. Orange Cassidy driving the shoulder into the midsection. Of course,
Play of history between Orange Cassidy and
Bennett
Taven
Taven, one of the tag
made.
team champions.
I was about to say the history of Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong, but now here comes Dax Harwood. Snap suplex and step down into the elbow drop there. Dax recover on Roderick Strong. Only one there.
Dax had a really nice snap suplex on Roddy Strong.
And now in comes Cash Wheeler. And a tag made by Orange Cassidy too. Wow.
Teamwork by FTR.
Drop to hold, elbow drop.
Orange Cassidy stepping off the back of Cash Wheeler to drop the elbow
First time
drop.
together, they are really working well. There was a tag and then another tag.
I can't tell if that was a pocket sucking by Orange Cassidy. I don't know. That was interesting there. FTR taking it to the Beast, Mortos and Roosh.
I'm telling you.
And Orange Cassidy with shotgun dropkick taking it Roderick Strong. And so far, Orange Cassidy and FTR hold the ring. Well, they ain't got no pockets, so they'll make some hands. They'll make some makeshift pockets in the trunks.
As this match continues in picture-in-picture.
Looks like it's time to regroup right now. We are in picture-in-picture break here right now. Orange Cassidy, maybe not a good idea for him to go on the outside where the rest of the team is of Roderick Strong, Beast, Mortos, and Roosh is, but color me surprised. Orange Cassidy was able to get Roderick Strong in just quick enough to where The other heels did not go on the attack. Cash Wheeler, that's Dax Harwood right there coming in. Well, now in comes Cash Wheeler. You cannot keep up right now with FTR and Orange Cassidy. They're just making quick, frequent tags with each other here, keeping Roderick Strong guessing about who's coming in next. Orange Cassidy, now he's off the middle rope. Oh, nope, he changed his mind. Steps off the middle rope and now just wrenching the shoulder there. And now Dax, but I thought he was going to go top up rope there or off to the middle rope. Orange Cassidy trying to tell Cash Wheeler, you got to move, man. Let me get on the ring apron here. Roderick Strong right now able to out-chop Dax Harwood. Oh, but Dax tried going for the chop there, but Roderick Strong right now, he says, I'm tired of getting beaten down here right now. It's time to make a little bit of a comeback. But as soon as he was making some movements, Dax Harwood brought out the chops and in the back elbow, Roderick Strong goes down. Tag being made. It comes Cash Wheeler here. FTR and Orange Cassidy really working a great tag team here. I don't know if this is their first time working together as a trio or not, but if it is, this is a very impressive chemistry being displayed by the two of them. And I thought Roderick Strong actually took out the Beast Muertos and Roosh by accident there, but no, that was Cash Wheeler took out the two of them. But now Roderick Strong getting a break as he makes a tag to Beast Muertos right now. Muertos, someone very, very impressive to watch inside the ring. He's got the speed, he's got the agility, and he's got the strength as well there. Roosh right now, I'm not sure why Roosh is wearing a shirt right now. It sounds, quite, I don't want to say weird to say, but I mean, for me to say, I hope he takes his shirt off, but it's just kind of weird to see Roosh wrestling with a shirt on right now. Oh, body splash there by Roosh into Cash Wheeler. And Roosh, wow, just short shotgun dropkick right to the back of the neck there. And a little bit of tranquilo pose down there by Roosh there. Roosh right now wrenching the shoulder. And now, I don't know if he made the tag at all. And we're back live here right now.
AEW Dynamite Big Time Trios match underway. Orange Cassidy getting some surprise reinforcements from North Carolina's own FTR. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler with Beast Mortos, Roderick Strong, and El Toro Blanco working together quite well. Here comes Roddy now. You want to get a little Dax. Quick tag out. I kind of like it. I didn't expect it. I think it's smart. Let's see, a little double team action, maybe triple team action.
Yeah, Roosh is fresh, but didn't he just tag in Mortos?
He did. Well, right now, Cash Wheeler on the receiving end of 3 consecutive shots from the opposition as Mortos pops out. That's it. Right down the small drop, cover, 2, and remember, it was 1 week ago, Mortos, he got the pinfall victory over the Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe. So he's certainly capable of hanging with the best here in AEW.
Yeah, Mortos 7-1. Roosh 7-1. Mortos has had a lot of success in Ring of Honor and here in AEW.
It's been a very popular addition to the Don Callis Sunday family dinners the odd time.
But Mortos.
Yes.
As Cash Wheeler, though, trying to fight out of the grip of Roderick Strong. Hands of Roderick, though, hanging on, trying to anchor Cash into the ring.
Gonna sit down here.
Oh, into the backbreaker. Roderick Strong driving Cash down. And the leg blocked it. Cash Wheeler able to break out, but Roderick maintaining pressure, applying pressure, and Taz with that knee in the back. After that back,
now Roderick Strong has got Cash locked in a single knee camel clutch applied. Cash able to break out by pushing Strong in the corner.
He's been doing it for a long time.
Cash slingshot. Oh, turns into sunset flip with the cover. Roderick Strong able to pop on up there. Rising knee attempted. In comes Dax though. Dax swinging, rocking and rolling. Roosh tried getting in there and got one for his shoulder. Beast Muertos goes down. Dax is taking out Viva one by himself.
Heavy-handed, but Roosh a shot to the back of the head.
Damn, short arm there by Dax Harwood. Beast Muertos
It's reversed.
Dax is taking a one-man arm here right now. Spine buster. Taking a Muertos. Strong right now.
All three men here. You're right. Power.
Small. Nice quick roll up. Small package by Dax.
Telegraph the back body drop.
Really
Dax
cool.
nearly pay for that.
O'Connor roll. One, two. Strong in now.
That's up to the middle.
Dax with a slip shot. Roderick strong.
The lateral impressive. Strong able to kick out.
Man, Dax is just, you cannot stop this man. He is keeping the pressure on everybody here right now is Dax.
It's a cohesive unit. They are tremendous professional
Dax
wrestlers,
right now.
period, between the ropes.
Taking Roderick Strong to the top rope.
Former AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Strong almost falling off the top after getting shot.
For sure, no doubt.
I want to see Orange Cassidy do the power play. Oh, Jesus.
Gosh. Every time Roddy gets
I know why the Undisputed Kingdom on the outside in the crowd.
I like that at Matt Tatum looking on from ringside,
Jesus.
not liking what they're seeing.
It's damn near falling off the ropes here.
Their partner in the Undisputed Kingdom is.
I want to see Orange Cassidy go off the top rope for the power play.
Bringing Roderick Strong up. Strong
Roderick Strong able to fight out. Oh, kick to the face. Wait. Oh, rocket kick there by Strong.
As Mortos up to
beast
the top.
Mortos. Corkscrew senton onto a fallen Dax Harwood. Dax able to kick out there. Dash.
That big man
Had to
can
get in
fly.
there for a moment.
It's amazing his size.
Very impressive athlete. Yeah, Mortos extremely agile for a man of his size. You know, just at a visual inspection, Taz, you would think.
I don't even know what Muertos did right there. Whether it was a shot to the face or.
He could do amazing things.
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. The Undisputed Kingdom attacking Dax Harwood on the outside of the floor here right now. While the referee's being distracted by the others.
They know when to strike.
Attack and fall back as if these guys hadn't done a damn thing wrong.
This trios match continues in picture-in-picture. Can Cassidy and FTR survive?
You just heard we're going back in a picture-in-picture break here right now. Orange Cassidy being brutalized by Roosh on the outside of the floor, thrown into the barricade. The Beast Muertos on Dax Howard, open hand palm strike there to Dax going down. Muertos, ooh, you don't see people do that one there. A leg trap DDT there to Dax Harwood. That was definitely something special there. Okay, I kind of like the fact that there was a promo for TNT, something called Overdrive, and they actually used some of the AEW wrestlers to do some of the commentary, the commercial there. So I mean, that's gotta send a pretty positive message that that TNT and TBS are quite happy with AEW and they want to continue doing business with them. Well, right now, Roosh is the legal man and finally decides to take off his shirt there. I don't know why I keep mentioning that. I'm so sorry. Well, the little tranquilo pose again by Roosh there right now. And Muertos into the single leg dropkick there. Referee telling him to get back to his corner right there, which, it is illegal, but not disqualification illegal right there. Dex got buckled right into the post there and then just dropping down. And Roosh with the chin lock applied on Dax Harwood. And again, a chin lock like that, you're able to choke out cut off the circulation to your opponent and just really wear him down right there. And Dax still working those chops right there, but they look a little bit less powerful than normal. Obviously, that just shows that exhaustion is setting in, and how could it not after all this time that Dax has been inside the ring for? Thrown head first into the buckle there. The Beast Muertos right now, the legal man here. We're in picture-in-picture break here right now on Dynamite. We should be back live with the show in maybe about 20 to 30 seconds, I would imagine. Cover there by Muertos on a Dax Howard. Only get a 2 count right there. I'm seeing people leaving, so I want to. So I just want to make sure that we weren't experiencing any buffering at all here, and that everything's okay.
Does that restart it? Or what if I broke it up into 2 parts?
Roosh right now just not even taking Dax Howard seriously right now, just lightly kicking Dax and got him trapped in another chin lock right now, just trying to wear down Dax Howard as we're back live right now.
Action continues live tonight. AEW Dynamite, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz, Tony Schiavone, and Don Callis. Is Don, your man Roosh, taking the fight, laying some heavy shots to Dax Harwood of FTR.
Roosh is a one-man wrecking machine. Out of the corner right now. Needing to rock and roll. Oh! Both men with knockout strikes hitting each other at the same time.
Not very quickly.
Roosh's partners are down. Meanwhile, Dax Harwood, his partners are awake. They're in their corners. They are ready for the tag.
We got to deal with the fact that Will Ospreay, I mean, listen, I don't
Cash
know where
Wheeler.
he was. I would have been, hopefully, would have been there to defend his guy.
Right to the body.
Says it's his guy.
Where's the Roderick strong? Back suplex.
He was locked and trapped in
Taken
a room.
down. Cash Wheeler on the ring from there.
But anyway, back to this match here.
Cassidy,
Right now,
Lord Mortos in the corner.
Relief.
Dex makes the tag. In comes Orange Cassidy. Top rope dive and Roosh maybe finds himself against the kitchen.
Cassidy to his
Tilt
feet.
to a head scissors.
Takes down the Toro Blanco. Roosh swinging a miss by Roderick.
And now around the world DDT.
Down by Mr. OC. Here he goes. He's a Frenchman. Oh, watch out.
Cassidy Tope suicide taking out Roderick Strong.
Takes out Roderick Strong.
Mortos unable to punch up with Orange Cassidy. Cassidy, the trio around the world, DDT.
Deja vu into the DDT from Orange Cassidy.
The longest reigning international champion, Orange Cassidy, has come on in to take control of the entire match. The other guy comes off, we know it.
Precursor for the Orange Punch.
Oh, Strong got blasted. Roosh with a spear.
Enough of the distraction there.
And another spear. Taking down Dex.
Harwood gets taken down. Cassidy leaps
One
on over the top.
Oh, wait. Capturing a cover slam. Roosh has got Cash Wheeler. Almost like a variation of the Olympic slam. Roosh versus Orange Cassidy quick break.
Cassidy.
0-1. 0-1.
That's a statement kick out right there, guys.
Yeah, I agree with Don Callis on that one. A statement was delivered there by Roosh.
And fans understand we have some breaking news directly from Tony Khan about All in London coming up on Sunday, August 25th on pay-per-view. The Casino Gauntlet match for a guaranteed shot.
We better have some surprise appearances for that Casino Gauntlet
some
match.
of the biggest names in AEW. We've heard
Oh,
of the Casino Gauntlet match on August 25th.
I'm going to tell you, this trio here of Roderick Strong, Beast Mortos, and Roosh are absolutely killing it. They are everywhere and anywhere. You cannot predict these guys. They are a perfect trios team.
Maybe winning it right here. The near leg hook.
Cash making a save there, but
great save by Wheeler right there.
Mortos, like I said, as soon as you take one of them down, they are here again.
And
Mortos, Tope torques her across right to the middle row.
Cash, but caught him enough and almost landing on his
feet. Oh, the Undisputed Kingdom are down. Mortos,
in the crowd.
Stunned on the
millionaire on the floor. But
the accidental mistake there by Mortos. Maybe enough.
That's a tough landing.
Gets the same position. Roosh is ready.
You mess with it,
you mess with a ball. You're about to get. Oh, you're about to get an orange punch. Oh, eat the forearm.
Massive right hand of his own.
What a freaking match.
Man, heavy shot.
What a man Roosh is.
Yes,
Roosh is taking on FTR all by himself here right now. One of the greatest tag teams of all time.
This is why we signed this guy.
Find his way
and
out
now
of
Orange
some very
Cassidy.
deep water.
This is the man who got hit with an orange punch. And another one. And the Shadow Machine. It's done. There's no way Roosh gets out. He can't. There was too much done. And everyone was gone. But you've got to give it absolutely 100% to Roosh, Beast Muertos, and Roderick Strong. For a team that does not know each other very well, they work expertly with each other on both consecutive weeks. Whoa, wait a minute now. This spells trouble and make it double.
Contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. The Acclaim, they had some words for FTR at Collision this past Saturday.
Whoa. It sounds like it's just not me. It sounds like it's just not North Carolina. Sounds like the mic people don't want you to talk either tonight. Listen, you guys, look, I have all the respect in the world for what you've done for AEW. I really do. But here's the problem. This goes beyond AEW. This is for the AEW. You know what? I'm not as eloquent on the mic as y'all. We're real men. Break through this wall. Let's go.
Well, Dex clearly had no words to say. Just say, let's go ahead and fight here right now.
Now go
right. FTR the Acclaim. I don't know what has gotten so personal between these two teams here.
Become involved.
George Cassidy just said, I don't know. I'm not getting involved in here. This doesn't concern me. We got security. We got staff. We got Christopher Daniels. Things are just broken down here right now.
18 days away from Wembley. I just love it. Well, remember, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, the Acclaim, they are the top contenders for those titles, but FTR, I mean, they say that they're the top contenders. They're the team that should dethrone the Young Bucks.
One of them stole the Acclaim's hat. No one's chance of wearing that.
For Wembley coming up on the 25th. Well, speaking of combustible items, let's take you back to this past Saturday night at Collision. The AEW World Trios Champions, the Patriarchy, Christian Cage, Nick Wayne, and Killswitch were ambushed not only by the returning Buddy Matthews and House of Black, but also by the Bang Bang Gang and Nick Wayne thrown back to the wolves by none other than Kip Sabian, Christian Cage.
My boy Kip!
Helpless to look on. And after all that ensued, Christian Cage and the Patriarchy had this to say.
Now it seems there's a bit of a problem at the top of the trios division. You have the House of Black that were the number one contenders until they unfortunately lost a member for a period of time and are looking to stake their claim to that prize once again. And then you have, on the other hand, the former champions, the Bang Bang Gang, the champions that we beat for these titles, looking for their rematch. Well, it's fortunate for both of you that I made some calls, I talked to some people, and this week, this Saturday on Collision, it's going to be the Bang Bang Gang versus the House of Black for the right to officially be called the number one contenders for the Trios Championships.
Ooh, I like
but being
that.
the nice guy that I am, I decided to up the stakes for you boys, make it a little more enticing.
Elimination!
The winner of that match will face the Patriarchy at the biggest show of the year, at All In, at Wembley Stadium. Oh, and since you guys seem to bicker and fight between yourselves over who should be the champions, like children do, maybe some order needs to be kept. Some discipline needs to be in order in the form of a father. That's why I'll be the special referee for said match.
Are you shitting me?
See you at Collision.
Wow. Okay. Christian Cage is going to be the special guest referee between the House of Black and Bullet Club Gold. I will not call them Bang Bang Gang. They are still Bullet Club Gold to me. On Collision. That is definitely an interesting scenario there. All I know is I want to make sure that my boy Kip Sabian somehow finds his way in there. Or I want to see Kip Sabian be put in the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal. Something. The Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal that's coming up at All In. I want to see my boy Kip Sabian get that All In moment. Why? Because he deserves it.
Verizon Small Business Days are here. August 5th to the 11th.
So we're about to see Camille have her next match. It's a 2-on-1 match which obviously means it's just another way for the powerhouse herself to showcase off her abilities over the dominance of the enhancement talent division. That was a bad joke. I mean, it's true though.
Been there, done that, messed around. I'm having fun. Don't put me down. I'll never let you. With Allegra?
I don't even think that's I think it's a regular person singing, but I would laugh if that honestly got me hit with a copyright, because that's not even the actual song of Bulletproof singing there. At least I don't think so. I don't know. So we're gonna have our next matchup, Camille taking on two opponents, and then after that we're gonna see Bryan Danielson, or that's our main event, is Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett. I kind of figured that was going to be the main event. That matchup was, but I figured I would give the thumbnail and the title of the video to MJF and Kyle Fletcher. I think that was the match that I felt would excite me the most. But Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett, that is no disqualification, no countouts. These guys are going to brutalize the shit out of each other in the main event.
The Masked Man hologram. One of the most exciting and scintillating young stars in Lucha Libre here today.
Dude, give me a hologram of Big Kingo.
Step through a portal into AEW. He's coming up with something different every week.
One of the most beloved wrestlers right now is hologram to watch.
Strap in for this one.
And they know it.
Wow, look at that, smooth as silk. Wow! It's a human highlight reel.
Yep.
This risk-taking, flashy young star.
Well, the fans of a fitness shop, man, there is no question.
That was smart of them to show hologram.
One of the most
Dynamite.
innovative, exciting young stars in all of wrestling today. And Tony Schiavone, I got to say, quite jealous that you and Nigel were able to call all of his matches on Collision.
3 weeks, undefeated,
yep.
spectacular.
Mercedes
Hologram is going to make a difference here in AEW.
I don't know if I've turned down the value. I think I've turned down the value before. I think I'll risk it right now.
Being accompanied by the CEO, Mercedes, Money, Food Breakouts, Camille.
Camille, you want to talk about a difference maker. Camille has been exactly that for Mercedes.
Takes a lot of guts for any participant to take on
and Jasmine. How?
I mean,
you take on two people at once.
Difference maker. The breakouts, 2-on-1 situation.
It's hard to call who's who in a tag team match. It's not a tag team match. It's a handicap match here. But Camille is stone-faced. She's got no fear, and knowing that she is facing up against two women at once.
For Camille, and these two women
not
are
a
missing an
two-on-one
opportunity
tag.
there. Trying to get, should have got the jump on
tornado.
Camille, because if she gets moving, these two young
This
women
is not
are
a
in
triple
serious
threat.
trouble. Look at Mercedes on the outside.
Bicycle kick taking out.
She knows who she aligned with.
Not sure who that is. Carter. I think that might be Carter. She may have made the right choice. She was trying to leave.
The New Japan Strong Women's
That's a smart woman right there.
As the
Get the hell out.
TBS
What am I doing here?
On the line.
There's no need for me to be here.
All in London, 18 days away.
These women just came to collect their paycheck and
when the CEO
William was trying to leave, and I don't blame her.
DMD.
She saw her partner get put down. She was trying to leave.
Look at these two ladies
Her
trying to
partner
get
right
back to
now
this
trying to
incredible
rock in the sleep hold there.
specimen.
Well, yeah, you have to try.
And Camille's still brutalizing her partner with those kicks there.
You got to try not to be made an example of if you want to be the other two ladies here.
Leave.
But Camille,
she's
just so powerful and tough.
Oh,
yeah, she came in to
wait a second. There we go. These two women realizing we got to work together here. There's a handicap.
Like she was nothing. I mean, just
use
picked her
double
up just
teams here.
easily.
Oh!
Direct bomb is
there it is. One duck and
nope. A pump kick, full extension, full destruction. As now Camille.
Torture rack position by Camille.
She gets her opponent up. Does Camille applies the rack and then the bomb.
Torture rack bomb.
Just devastation by
Not
the Brickhouse
done.
Camille. And the
Wanting to continue
CEO
the
loves it
feast.
on the outside.
She's the muscle.
And
Camille.
Dominator there.
Camille covering both
Hitting
opponents.
both opponents at once right there.
The Brick House, Camille.
Camille is
set
getting
the
the
tone for
dominant
show
W.
off on the women's roster, and the CEO at the
And yet
top of the
Camille,
heap there,
even
saying,
though
"This is my lady
Mercedes
right here.
didn't do a
Look how
damn
tough and
thing,
strong she is."
Camille raises the hand of
Say
Mercedes.
hello to the Brick House, Camille.
Camille clearing the ring here right now. And
does
these ladies should have left.
Does Dr. Britt Baker stand a chance
And
at
North
All in
Carolina.
Is Britt Baker back? I didn't look
Please
into the
say
situation at
hello
all.
to your CEO. And don't even waste your breath on chanting the DMD because she is not here tonight. Shout out to my EVPs for suspending Britt Baker so we don't have to deal with her till All In. How sweet is that?
Very sweet.
Look, I hate to be the one to break it to you guys, but the DMD is not here. Oh, poor little DMD. Let's talk about the DMD. She is the first ever woman signed here in AEW. How impressive. But you know, they always say that Brit's the first, but never the best. But these two titles let you know that I'm the best in AEW.
You're not the women's world
Pardon
champion.
me. CEO up here. I've just been informed by Christopher Daniels that Tony Khan has overruled the elite, and he has lifted the suspension of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
All right now.
And we do understand that we do have Britt Baker via satellite standing by.
Standing
Let's
by.
go to it.
My sister.
Mercedes, you can run, get a bodyguard, and even get me suspended, but you can't stop me. This match is on at All In, just like I've been all in since day one. And when I make a commitment to something, I see it through to the end. Unlike you. Because we all know the second things don't go your way, you take your ball and you go home.
Oh!
You're not the future. Let's get real. AEW is just the flavor of the month for you, where for me, AEW is home. So go ahead, Mercedes, walk your walk, talk your talk, and count your money. But this ends at All In, when I become TBS champion and the first female in AEW to beat Mercedes Moné. And now I have 7 days to think of how I'm going to get my hands on you next week. And if you doubt for a single second that I won't be able to figure out a way, don't. You can trust me. I'm a doctor. Yours truly, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
I wonder this: if Britt Baker does win, would she be the first ever woman to hold the to have been AEW Women's World Champion and TBS Women's Champion? Because let's see, Jamie Hayter wasn't the AEW Women's World Champion. Chris Statlander, when she held it, she was not. Julia Hart was not the AEW Women's World Champion. I think Britt Baker, if she does it, I think she'd be the first. Because I think there's only been ever what? Well, let's see, Willow Nightingale, but Willow has not been AEW Women's World Champion.
Came to AEW.
Oh my God! This Brian Danielson!
One of the best nights in professional
I
wrestling
said I was
history.
going to kick people's heads in.
Danielson and
I said I was going to win the AEW World Championship. Now, over the last 3 years, I've kicked a lot of people's heads in, but I have not won the AEW World Championship yet.
Bryan Danielson will compete for the AEW World Championship at All in London.
I know you like to make a lot of promises. Let me make a promise to you. I promise you that you will not be walking out of All In as champion. Hell, after I'm done with you, you may never walk again. This is Swerve Strickland's time. Swerve, I have one more promise. I promise if I don't win the AEW World Championship, I will never wrestle again.
As if the stakes for All in London could possibly get any higher.
Your title versus my career.
This might be my last shot. I'm going out on top.
Well, that match 18 days away, but our Dynamite main event just
so we're going into commercial break right now, most likely.
Danielson, anything goes.
Oh yeah, all right. I thought we were. It sounded like it was weird. Excalibur, I was expecting him to say, when we come back live, we've got Bryan Danielson and Jeff Jarrett. Anything goes rules match. But he didn't say. He just said, up next. And I was like, okay. Looks like we're gonna go to commercial break though, Excalibur, and then he didn't say that. So, anyways, guys, we are going to be going. We're in commercial break right now, but when we come back live within maybe about 2 minutes. 2 minutes maybe. We'll get American Dragon Bryan Danielson against Jeff Jarrett, our main event here, in a no disqualification match. Although I have to wonder, will Jeff Jarrett bring out the rest of the family with him? Being Jay Lethal, Saddam Singh, and Sanjay Dutt, or is Jeff Jarrett going to have enough respect for Bryan Danielson to do this one by himself here? Although any no disqualification means anything goes, and those guys could make themselves be known, whether Jeff Jarrett would want it or not there. But I'm hoping that Jeff Jarrett says that it's a battle of respect between the two of them, and he's just going to do it by himself here. He's not going to bring out the rest of the family with him. He's going to take care of business by himself. And Bryan Danielson, who is on his retirement tour here, I guess semi-retirement tour, because Bryan Danielson has said he's never going to fully retire. He's just going to step away from full-time competition, and this will be the last contract that Bryan Danielson signs. So for all we know, Bryan Danielson, his contract with AEW is expired right now. I don't even know if Bryan Danielson is gonna sign a contract with being some executive producer or anything like that. I don't know. If Bryan Danielson wanted to, he could see some indie show going on while he's at home and says, "Hey, you know what, Bree? I'm not gonna sign a contract, but I want to wrestle at that show tonight." And we would never know, except from some Instagram photos, that Bryan Danielson was at some show at some place just wrestling again because he wanted to. That would definitely be something I think Bryan Danielson would definitely do. He's like, you know what am I going to do tonight? I have Bree's, taking the kids to her grandparents. I'm going to go wrestle. Why the hell not? I'll find somewhere to wrestle. So we're going to be coming back live with AEW Dynamite in just a few moments here. Probably about 20 to 30 seconds here for Bryan Danielson against Jeff Jarrett in the main event. No disqualification match. I do not know if Swerve Strickland is here live. We saw an interview with Swerve and Jim Ross earlier tonight. But that does not mean that Swerve is here personally live. But you can guarantee that Swerve Strickland will be watching very closely to this match.
3 international athletes, Lee Moriarty, Tomohiro Ishii, and Claudio Castagnoli, did battle. All 3 men looking for a shot at Kazuchika Okada in the AEW Continental Championship. It was a hard-fought battle, an absolute back-and-forth war. But it was Claudio Castagnoli that ultimately prevailed, earning the victory and earning the shot at the Rainmaker. And we understand that 1 week from tonight, Kazuchika Okada and Claudio Castagnoli will go face-to-face live on Dynamite.
They're going to build that match for All In. Claudio and Claudio and Kazuchika Okada is going to be happening at All In. Oh, man, what a match. Let's go, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie the Dragon Steamboat.
One of the most legendary
Ricky the
figures
Dragon
of all
Steamboat,
time.
Tony,
Professional wrestler Ricky the Dragon
so
Steamboat.
closely tied to professional wrestling.
Not sure if Ricky is
the entire world, but especially right
special
here in the
enforcer or
Mid-Atlantic.
he's going to
Still get
commentary.
goosebumps every time he walks into the arena. He looks great. He stays in great shape.
Ricky's going up there on the commentary team, enjoying the wrestling colleagues.
I know the Dragon a long time. He's a
Cal
good man,
Cortez,
too. Real good dude. No
Toshi
doubt.
Lane.
Happy he's here.
And Ricky will be joining us here at the desk for our main event.
And the American
This
Dragon
one-on-one. Anything
makes
goes
his
matchup.
presence felt, walking through the cave, the tunnel.
By pinfall or submission. Approaching the ring from Aberdeen.
There's a lot of respect between both these competitors. But tonight, oh, wait a minute, Jeff Jarrett. I thought there was respect. Jarrett blasted Brian Danielson behind with a guitar right there.
He started with a guitar. You see, Jarrett J. Lee questioning what Jeff Jarrett's doing.
I was not expecting this at all here right now.
We've heard from Jeff Jarrett over the last few weeks. He says that Brian Danielson needs to be prepared for anything.
Jeff Jarrett,
and all in London. Do you think this is Jarrett's way of preparing him?
It's supposed to be some way of tough love, I suppose.
Okay, he's always been a backstabber.
About
He's always taking the
just telling
low
Brian
road.
Danielson, you got to be ready for
But
me.
it truly
And
feels
the Lariat sent Danielson to the outside the floor.
This is a Jeff Jarrett way.
It definitely is.
Jeff
Ricky,
Jarrett
I'll tell you
wasting
what,
no
if he keeps bringing
time,
this top
using
offer,
every
Jarrett, I
weapon,
don't know if,
steel
I don't know if
chair,
Danielson's gonna make
guitar.
it to London. You know,
Danielson
this is-
still taped up on the neck there.
I'll take
I don't think that man's ever going to get better.
But I'll tell you,
Throw it in
Danielson's
the
been down
crowd,
this road several
and
times.
Jeff Jarrett
He's
chased
always
the man
managed to make
down.
it back.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
All
Jeff Jarrett
Raymond's
thinking
right there,
pain
but I
was
don't
the best
believe
teaser.
falls count over
You know,
here.
Tony, we know that the
The
lengths
match must
that
finish
Swerve
inside
Strickland
the
went
ring
to capture
by
the
pinfall
AEW
submission, if
championship,
I'm
and
not
that's where
mistaken.
Go to
Jarrett right now
defend that
taking
championship
Danielson.
on AEW's biggest stage.
Danielson is
When
losing
you
his
got a
footing,
WrestleMania like
going
Swerve,
up the
nobody
stairs here.
better to wrestle
These fans better be
than
careful.
Jeff
Danielson is
Jarrett.
flailing
Of course, you're
around.
right, Shibata, because of the unpredictability.
Jeff Jarrett is brutalizing Brian Danielson face first. Danielson's throwing the fist jumps right now.
But he is preparing Brian Danielson on what's going to happen.
Both guys going up the stairs right now through the crowd here. They're going all the way up. I believe they might be going into the hall. Danielson thrown face first in the steel railing.
Yeah, Swerve Strickland.
That one fan better be watching himself here.
And absolutely ruthless as well.
Where's that Christopher?
Well, you gotta be, right? I mean, yeah, you do.
Oh, shit, man.
The thumb to the eyes. And, you know,
I got
Jarrett, this is
PlayStation
somebody
5
who's
too, brother.
no stranger to a match like this. I mean, he's fought in an
A lot of fun.
orchestra pit, you know, and now has no compunctions about taking this match up into the.
Yeah,
to the
these
contestant
guys,
stand.
yeah, that fan had to be careful. They're walking up there. These guys going in the hallway right now. Thrown into the concrete wall there. Aubrey's got a tough job here. Jeff Jarrett, what is he looking here for now? Oh, he got the trash can. And not stealing, literally taking out the trash can. Danielson, the popcorn. What is that? I think it's, is that a steel trash can? Or, oh, is it? I'm not sure if that was a glass bottle there from Danielson or just a plastic water bottle. I mean, that's going to do some damage. Thank you for the 6 like, much appreciated here. These guys using whatever that they can find to throw at each other, hit each other with. This cameraman getting his cardio in here right now.
Look at the American Dragon here on the concourse level, laying in those kicks.
Yeah, getting fired up. And Ricky Steamboat, you've seen a lot of matches. You've been in matches like this.
Oh, low blow right there from Jeff Jarrett.
Sometimes they can go on forever.
I was hoping for better from Jeff Jarrett. I was hoping he would have a little bit more respect for Brian Danielson than that. To do something like that, but clearly, Danielson sat on that steel trash lid with the can there.
You saw Jarrett, you saw Jay Lethal coming out. They were surprised by the level of aggression.
These fans, loud and proud, giving a holy shit chant right there. And I love it. I think Jeff Jarrett. Oh, whoa, no.
Ever since that Owen Hart Foundation tournament,
suplex on that steel trash
For me
can.
personally, it's so great to be sitting out here with the legend Ricky Steamboat.
Danielson's got Swerve Strickland in weeks here. And we haven't seen Swerve wrestle, if I'm not mistaken, since his match with Blue Ospreay. Oh, no, he wrestled at Blood and Guts. My bad.
What a moment. What a moment.
My God.
Just proves you've been around like, what, 300-400
These
years?
fans, Danielson trying to be held up by these fans here right now. These fans trying to get Danielson back in the fight. Jeff Jarrett is brutalizing this man here right now. And these, security guards having a hard time trying to keep these guys here together. Oh, Jarrett, now he eats the trash can. These guys have been fighting mostly in the hallway here. I don't want to see a commercial break.
Fans, our main event, it's anything goes.
Damn it!
It's anything goes.
This is really a dog park here right now.
And it continues in picture.
I am loving this here right now. This is the crazy stuff that I love to see from AEW here. I don't need to see about, there's all about keeping it classic and inside the wrestling ring. There's sometimes about just saying about getting crazy. Go out into the hallway. Go up the ramp right there. That's the crazy shit that we love to see from AEW. Goes to show that you never know what's going to happen on a night with AEW. 1 minute you're thinking that you're just going to get some regular match. Nope, we're going into the stands. We're going out in the hallway. And now Danielson brutalizing Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett is taking his seat. I think some fans' seat has been stolen by Jeff Jarrett, and Danielson kicking him across the chest with it right now here. Danielson said, have a seat. And Jeff Jarrett said, nah, bitch. Gets right up and just punches Danielson right in the face right now. These guys are making their way back down the stairs now, finally, because this match can only end by pinfall or submission inside the ring, if I'm not mistaken here. Well, they have spent the entire time practically outside the ring. That's funny. Some fan offered Bryan Danielson some popcorn, and I thought he was thinking that Danielson was going to munch on it. Danielson took the box and just hit Jeff Jarrett with the popcorn box. This is what I love here. Getting the crowd involved here just like that. It's lovely. Lovely to see it. Jeff Jarrett utilizing, again, anything that he can find to get his hands on. Danielson. Oh, Jarrett said over the barricade, and we're back inside the wrestling ring area. I guess that's what I'll call it. We're on the outside of it, and Danielson right now trying to get himself back inside. And Jeff Jarrett grabbing a steel chair right now, stabbing Danielson in the gut with it. I mean, I don't know what else to call it there. You can call it hitting it, but he was literally thrusting it into the stomach there, so I would call that a stab right there. And Jeff Jarrett right now wedging that steel chair up into the corner right there. Man, I was talking about this being a sensei and student thing here right now, and while this may be Jeff Jarrett's idea of tough love here, in a way, I mean, you got to think that Jeff Jarrett might be thinking, hey, if I beat Bryan Danielson, who's the number one contender here, man, maybe that sends a message that I should go to All In. Maybe I should be, challenging for the world title too. I don't know. That could be something that's going through the mind of Double J as he going up to the going up on the top of the barricade. I wouldn't think Jeff Jarrett would be doing that. Throwing down the punches to the top of the skull of Bryan Danielson here right now. Bryan Danielson is completely defenseless at this point here right now. The eyes are closed of the American Dragon. I don't think this is what people were expecting to see at all from Jeff Jarrett here. I think they're very surprised to see this type of pressure being put on Bryan Danielson by Jeff Jarrett here.
Main event is underway, and it is wild. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, Jeff Jarrett, anything goes. And Jeff Jarrett, we've always speculated on his intentions, trying to teach Danielson to inform him what he's in store for against Swerve Strickland and All in London. But
I will say this,
though,
though.
Continues at this pace, Tony.
Jeff Jarrett did come out here alone.
What Jarrett is trying to do.
And there he is.
That's the champ right there.
Swerve
Strickland
is in the house.
Absolutely.
Watching it in the back.
Obviously, he's thinking about the same thing that you were talking about right there. And he wouldn't mind to see Danielson knock down a peg or two here. And I'm telling you, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has joined us here At our broadcast position, Ricky, right now, Jeff Jarrett is controlling this match.
He's taking 80%.
Jarrett
absolutely.
rapid fire
He's taking
punches down
80% of this
Danson's
match.
skull
I'm gonna
there.
tell you right now, I understand what we're all saying. It's true that Jarrett is
Bryan
trying to prepare
Danielson
Danielson for Strickland
defenseless.
in London. But I'm telling you what, I
Oh,
don't think
wait,
Jarrett's just a
Danielson.
good practice player. He's
Oh,
trying to win this match, guys.
slingshot.
Of course, he's got to
Kinda
try to win
missed
the
his foot
match.
in there a little
Look
bit.
at this.
But he got the elbow to the face of Jeff Jarrett
Hammers Jarrett in
nonetheless.
the face with that elbow strike.
As
Ricky, I know
one
you know
Coleman
about
would say,
Bryan Danielson. He's
vintage
an amazing
Danielson.
competitor. One of the greats, really.
That's true. I
Jeff
remember
Jarrett in the corner.
going back more than
Danielson,
2
after taking
decades.
so much abuse,
And there was
is
a guy
now
that was
ready
following me around.
to try and
every time I
muster up
turned
a
around,
comeback.
I almost had a double knockout with him. Asking
Drop
me
kick to the
questions, but
face
he
of
was
Jeff
soaking
Jarrett.
it up like a sponge.
Danielson.
I mean, you've known Danielson
Now
since he was a
Danielson,
young
he's
man.
going
What do you think it
down
would mean for
with
professional
punches
wrestling
to the
if
forehead
August
of
25th,
Jeff
if
Jarrett.
All in London was indeed the end of Danielson's career?
10 punches out. Danielson biting.
I will say
He
this,
says,
he
you
has
want
a
to see
career that
savagery?
wrestling
You want to
fans
see
around
me
the world
at a
will talk about
brutal best?
Regardless
Let
of what
me
happens,
get a taste of
Regardless
you.
of what happens, he's had a storied career.
Danielson,
He
Jeff
sidestepped
Jarrett
there.
out on the ring.
Danielson,
Danielson
oh, he's gonna go
building
flying
up
here.
his steam. Tope suicida. Taking down
The
Jarrett.
American Dragon takes flight and knocks down Jeff
Both
Jarrett.
guys back down
Man,
again.
if you don't like
Or
this
back
night,
on the outside again.
this is one of the great nights. I'm telling you, Ricky Steamboat has had so many great matches here in the Triad area, here in Winston-Salem.
Danielson right now.
Of course, in Greensboro.
Sitting
And-
Jarrett in
and
the,
now
in the
Jeff
steel
Jarrett.
chair, who's in the same position again. Danielson said, take a seat,
Jarrett.
Jarrett, and let me kick you again.
Who would ever think that we would be watching?
These fans
Jeff
better be
Jarrett
moving.
and
Danielson's
Bryan Danielson
coming in
go one-on-one,
for a heavy kick.
let alone in an anything
Building a
goes
heavy
match in the
strong.
main event of
Jones!
with Wembley Stadium
Oh.
18 days away.
Yeah, with
Wow,
Ricky
I didn't
Steamboat
think
right
Danielson
here
made
with us.
contact. I thought
Amazing
Jeff Jarrett
Jarrett
moved. I
got
thought
pretty
now
good with that
Danielson
kick.
hit his
That
feet.
front drop kick there by Danielson. He popped Jarrett.
Danielson really working those roundhouse kicks with
Jeff
just
Jarrett.
there. Jeff Jarrett now,
Trying to
he's the one getting worn out
let
here.
Danielson know
Throwing the
the
steel
gravity of the situation
stairs.
coming up on August 25th. All in
Well,
London
Jeff
when
Jarrett,
Danielson
this
puts his
is
career
your
on the
idea
line
of
against
tough
Swerve
love and
Strickland.
wanting to push Danielson to his
Jeff Jarrett
limits
will work at the
to see
Dragon
how
here tonight as Danielson
savage
really
he
pick
can
up
get,
the aggression
to
over
see
the
how
last few
brutal he
minutes.
can be. Oh! You are
Just
definitely
one
testing
step
the
ahead.
limits.
There are many guys that
Danielson,
have more
the
experience in
Dragon
today's
took
pro
flight
wrestling
off the ring
than
and
Danielson, but Jarrett does.
Jarrett just threw the
And
chair
now
at his
Danielson's got an
face.
issue with that knee, I believe.
And Ricky Steamboat, needless to say, this is obvious.
I apologize if you want to
It
hear
takes
any
some
Ricky the
great
Dragon Steamboat
cardiovascular
commentary as well too,
training
but
effort
yeah,
to
I
still
keep
stay in a
trying to do
match
my
like
job
this. It
here.
really does.
It's not my
amazing
job.
how,
I don't get paid
you
for
know,
YouTube.
People don't understand they've been going at it now for what,
Jeff
15,
Jarrett
20 straight
obsessed with
minutes.
damaging the
Burning up a
legs
lot
of
of energy.
Danielson. At this point here, Jeff Jarrett may completely take Bryan Danielson out of All In here.
And it just keeps burning
And
the
like,
energy.
he's helping on Swerve Strickland big time here. There's pain on the face of Danielson. Danielson may not be able to move to All In.
Letting the moment and his emotions carrying away here.
Jeff Jarrett going top rope here, which is not something we see Jeff Jarrett normally do here.
Bryan Danielson here tonight.
Oh, Danielson! Steel chair on the shoulder.
Yeah, he just saved himself. He saved himself maybe a broken leg.
Yeah, I think Danielson
Bryan
now is
Danielson
going in
up the
for
top.
something. Maybe a superplex. No,
He
maybe
couldn't
not. I
really
don't
get
think
him.
with his legs like the way they are. Might not be. Maybe a spider superplex.
Spider superplex. Excalibur called
Danielson,
it.
he saves himself
Danielson
the punishment
gave
by
it.
locking his legs in the ropes
And
like that.
Danielson using the core strength to pull himself back up to the top rope.
At this late in the match,
Psyching himself up, the American Dragon is.
And there we see Danielson trying to will himself back into this fight.
Fans going loud and proud, telling Danielson, yes, yes, you can. Get up, get back in. The night's not over yet. A shotgun drop it from Danielson off the top rope.
By the American Dragon. You can see the intensity in the eyes of Danielson.
Danielson, his legs are staggered, but he's still moving.
Pounding on
Kicks
Danielson's
again
knees.
to the chest.
Yeah, you're right. You can see that he's the kicks that he reaches down to grab the right knee.
Jeff Jarrett being punished right now. Oh, but still in the fight. Jarrett taking down Danielson, blocking in the figure four. The damage done to the legs of Danielson from this entire match. It's a bad timing here, and Danielson's got no ropes to make. He's got to fight out by himself. A rope break don't mean nothing, but it might give a leverage. Wait a minute, Danielson has found a steel chair. Gotta be careful of himself. Oh, that's creative.
What an inventive way.
Using the base of the chair. On the legs of Jarrett.
So it's all good, all legal.
Good escape there by Bryan Danielson. A great
That had to be
escape.
painful for Danielson as well to get out of it.
Danielson
Certainly, but
trying to get the LaBelle lock, but Jeff Jarrett staying away.
The LaBelle lock, I think, right there. But
Oh, the trying for a stroke. Oh, a stroke on the steel chair.
Jarrett's going to end it here, too. And no, Danielson.
Jeff Jarrett damn near putting Danielson away. Going for another figure four.
He's going for it again.
Stepping through, sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, oh my God.
Sharpshooter implemented. And again, no rope breaks.
His late friend Owen Hart.
Danielson
Jeff Jarrett
has got no ropes to make.
He's got it locked in. Can Bryan Danielson survive this? It's anything goes.
You know, you're thinking of
How
the
does
legs
Danielson
because
escape
he's got
this?
it locked in, but that
Turns
puts
it
a
over.
tremendous amount of pressure on your leg.
Oh, able to wrestle Jeff Jarrett down.
Danielson transitions.
And the LaBelle lock back in.
Oh, look at that hand. Watch the hand.
What is Jeff Jarrett going to do? Does he tap out?
That's what you want to do. Break the
Break the
Very
grip,
smart.
he did. The great strength by Jeff Jarrett to make the escape from Danielson. Right hand there. You got to give it to Jeff Jarrett here. He is staying in the fight with Bryan Danielson here. Both guys have given each other so much punishment, pain in this no disqualification match. And neither man didn't hit, of course. They've got respect for each other, but they're beating the living hell out of each other.
Two battle-tested veterans that have
His
been
hands
all over the
being
world
thrown
competing.
here.
They're going punch for punch.
And it's turned into a bar fight here right now. Oh,
Wild haymakers
Oh.
from both sides.
Jeff Jarrett with his instant fury there. Couldn't be surprised that he delivered that.
As now
Jeff Jarrett one more
said
time
that's it.
looking
That
for a
means a
stroke.
Stroke.
Oh, set right into the steel chair that was positioned in
The chair that Jeff Jarrett
in
went
the
into
clinch
the
of the corner.
corner.
Running for psycho knee with the steel chair. Great creative use by Bryan Danielson. And that's going to do it there. That was pretty great there by Bryan Danielson. Ran with a steel chair when it was time to launch. Boom! Use that steel chair with the psycho knee there. And right now, the rest of the family coming down. Karen Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt,
As is Wheeler Yuta, the Blackpool Combat Club.
and the Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler Yuta coming down.
I mean,
There was, and even though this match had nothing personal in it at all, it was just a match between, you can call sensei and student. They beat the hell out of each other for the entertainment for the fans, and they beat the hell out of each other so Jeff Jarrett could test the limits of Bryan Danielson. And a very class act. The American, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat coming down in Wheeler Yuta, hold the ropes for Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, and very, very class
Ricky
act.
Steamboat in the ring with Danielson and Jarrett
And we need to see-
everybody else.
Oh,
Look
damn.
at Jarrett, just,
Jarrett,
the
yeah,
blood
Jarrett,
coming
he
down from
did
his
get
ears.
busted open.
Yeah,
I was wondering what Aubrey put the gloves on.
The psycho knee, the chair.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been what did it.
Of Jeff Jarrett, but whatever it
A
was.
great show respect
This match, this
for
main
Ricky
event, this
Steamboat
was
to both competitors.
Steamboat congratulating both
And the
men.
war is over tonight.
It was a pretty heavy-duty
For Jeff
battle
Jarrett
for sure.
and Bryan
Between
Danielson.
two
Now,
great
Jeff
veterans.
Jarrett has to wonder, or Bryan Danielson has to wonder,
A memorable moment.
did I convince
no
you?
doubt here as we approach our 5-year anniversary of
Have I
Dynamite.
shown you that I'm ready for all in?
There you go. How about that for a shot? How about that?
A great show of respect, a great photo between all three legendary figures of pro wrestling. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Jeff Jarrett, Bryan Danielson,
And the
and a
handshake.
shake of the hand and a full-in hug.
This was nothing
A great
personal.
embrace.
This was.
And of course,
Danielson for this man.
Swerve
Hold on to all the sappiness,
has
all the
to
love and
interrupt
joy.
the moment
The champ has
to make
entered
it
the
all about
building, my
him.
friends. Where is it? Where is Swerve?
This should surprise
I want to see
absolutely
Hangman.
no one.
There he is.
I still want to see Hangman out there just keep on committing bloody murder to Swerve Strickland. Where you are, Swerve, I will be.
What a thing coming out after this great moment.
I got to shut up.
Danielson
Swerve's got a
to
microphone
put
in his
him on
hand.
notice. I'm assuming that's what Strickland's fixing to do. It is Swerve Strickland's AEW World Championship versus Bryan Danielson's professional wrestling career.
Would you look at here? Do y'all see this? Y'all see this, right? No, you saw that, right? We just witnessed 3 great legends of TBS programming right here in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
We got to see Jeff Jarrett. We got to see Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Yeah.
And now we get to see Swerve Strickland.
Oh. No respect to Danielson. Wow.
These are all men that have defined pro wrestling on this network.
But nothing for Danielson? Come on, Swerve. You can do better.
The difference between us, though, and you, Brian, is we've all been world champions here. And the only thing standing between you and this here championship is Swerve Strickland.
I think Jeff Jarrett's been champion.
You're one of the greatest of all time, Brian. That's why it's going to be great for me and a huge honor for when I retire you and end your career at All In at Wembley Stadium, and your legacy becomes mine.
I love that line so much.
And I will not hesitate to take that kill shot. I promise you.
Neither will Danielson.
Heck of a match you just had out here. So how you feeling? Legs a little wobbly. Back giving out on you. Losing a little feeling in your fingers. If that's what Jeff Jarrett does to you, just imagine what I'm going to do.
Ain't tell no lies.
A great test for you nonetheless, though. So how about I get tested as well? You know, I want a little warm-up before Wembley Stadium, before All In, before this title defense.
I
need a sparring partner since you got one. So how about this next week in Norfolk on Dynamite? I step in the ring. The AEW World Champion goes one-on-one with Wheeler Yuta.
No. Ain't your damn warm-up. You want this shit?
This we got to sit in the back and watch you go one-on-one with Jeff Jarrett. But next week, I want you to have a front row seat. And I get to show you why I am the most dangerous man in AEW. Whose house?
Oh, damn. You should have smacked the shit out of Swerve for that. Swerve just said, like, after he was done with the microphone, he just, like, tossed it and just fell off Yuda's chest.
AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland, Bryan Danielson one-on-one. It will be title versus career at Wembley Stadium. Live.
I do love.
25th on pay-per-view.
I do. Oh, nice tease there, Tony Schiavone. Nice tease there. He said final countdown there. I do love the fact that that when Swerve said I should have a warm-up, and he said, how about I face Wheeler Yuta? And Yuta's like, I'm not your damn warm-up. Because it feels like he's being belittled right there. I'm not a damn warm-up. I'm a fucking match here. You know, I'll beat your ass. It's kind of like what Wheeler Yuta was saying. Where's Jon Moxley, though? Because I would have loved I would love to have heard the pop when if Swerve said, so you pick whoever you want to face me next week. And I would have loved if Bryan said, I know someone who could test you, Swerve. This man. And they hit Wild Thing, and Moxley just, stands out in the crowd and just stares down Swerve Strickland. I would have loved that. Because didn't Jon Moxley beat Swerve Strickland in the Continental Classic? When those two faced, I think Moxley was the only guy who beat Swerve in the Continental Classic, if I'm not mistaken. So I would have loved to have seen Jon Moxley, but I'm assuming Jon Moxley might actually be on vacation because I haven't heard anything about him in the wrestling news at all. So Many people have been begging for John Moxley to get that vacation that he's been needing, and maybe he's finally getting it. So, as much as I miss him, I'm glad he's getting the time off that he deserves as well too. Because man is a workaholic. I'm pretty sure it almost drives him crazy sitting at home, but at the same time, he probably also loves it being home with his family too. So, anyways, guys, that is gonna do it for tonight. I thought a fun show. I should not ever doubt AEW. I will say this: I still stand by what I said. Is that I would have preferred if if most of the matches were actually announced. Actually, when you think about it, most of the matches actually were announced. They didn't really add anything except for that trios match, I think. Camille, her match didn't really add anything to the show, but wow, I guess I didn't think about that. Because earlier I put a tweet out saying that I wish that there were more matches announced so that way I had more things to put in the tags for the stream tonight. But I mean, they delivered exactly all the matches that were promised, and they really didn't add anything else to the show. So everything that was promised, that was advertised, was actually delivered. Like I said, the only match that was actually added as an improv as well was the trios match. So I thought with what they had, I thought they delivered a pretty good show to AEW tonight. Well, I mean, they always deliver. I don't think I've ever really had a bad show with AEW. So anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here right now. Thank you all very much for tuning in. If you feel this video deserves it, hit the like button down below. It's much appreciated. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified when we go live for any of our videos that we do whatsoever. I might decide to do a live stream tomorrow with the video game if I'm feeling it. So that's why you always ring the bell, so you never know when I go live. Sometimes I feel like it. Sometimes I got plans to do other things. Anyways, guys, take care. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all in the next round.